Hey man, this is Tommy Chung, and you're listening. And what?
Harry's drinking again.
Yo. Back up in the building for another edition of the
Harry's drinking again
podcast. I'm your host, Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris. And to the right of me, my co-host, Brother Ray G, in the place to be. And tonight is the 53rd episode, 53rd edition. And we coming back at you, baby. Taking it back to the basics. 1 year ago today, I got a memory on my Facebook. And it brought me, that wasn't even a YouTube video, and it brought me back to go look at the catalog once again. And I said, man, we're almost getting too good. We're almost becoming too professional, man. We got to get back to the basics. So we probably going to get some flows in tonight. We're going to have some man talk.
And
we're going to do what we know how to do.
We're going to do it.
And even if we don't know, we still going to do it. And I think that's the glory of the show.
We're still going to do it. Ain't nothing going to stop this boat. Ain't going to break, nothing going to break our stride.
Definitely gonna play a lot of music tonight, a lot of beats, a lot of sound effects. I got the soundboard hold up here. And
Soul.
Yes. One of the things that made the show great in the beginning, no need to, but this is Harris's Drinking again. I'm back on the High West Double Rye.
And I'm back on the good old fashioned Nevada tap water, filtered tap water.
Well, I probably know better. It depends. It's not Lake Mead water. It's that good Tahoe water, though. Yeah.
You know what? I think they both the same crap tap water. It's okay, though. It's water.
I got my...
what you got there?
Big jug here. And this is, man, we got this natural spring, bro. I'm so lucky right here where I live, man. It's literally this natural spring that just runs down. It's the best water ever.
Really? Does it have that sweet tinge? Does it have that sweet ending?
Yo, this water, literally the best water I've had in my life. Like, it's just crazy. It's been it's a staple in the community. It comes out of a tree, and it's been there.
It comes out of what?
This tree. And,
a tree.
Yeah. Well, they've built, like, the original water source was a tree, and they've built pipes, like, coming out of a tree, and it's spring water that filters down from our mountains up here. And the whole community gets free drinking water, man. So
really, the community. See,
I just go there. We fill up our 5-gallon jugs, and my mother's been drinking that water since she was a girl, bro. That's how long this natural spring has been running. It's crazy.
Wow. I wonder if Utah has like one of the longest living people there. If they have a good,
yeah, good life expectancy. I think so.
Because I think California got the lowest life expectancy because of all the stress.
Yeah, we can probably pull that up here in a little bit. I know Utah has, out of all the states, it has the most residents born here, still living here, out of all the states. So.
Well, because Utah, the way they run the state is because it's business-minded state, which is good. Good, you know, it's a capitalistic state, but California, it just has too many. California just went down the tubes because it gives people too much stress. See what that is? That's the air that California punctures in people's hearts and minds, and it gives it lets out the air of wisdom because it's from too much stress. That's a clip. Anyways, Mr. Harris, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you, Mr. Harris?
Well, This is the back to the basics episode, man. And I was looking at some other clips, and we've been growing a lot, getting some good traction. But when I analyze back in my mind, I'm like, damn, some of the actual earliest clips or episodes of the show, looking back, were pretty damn good because we had absolutely no care or clue. Now we got a
didn't
clue.
give a flying.
Now we got a clue and a care. I've been definitely caring a lot more about the brand.
Yeah, conscientious.
Absolutely no topics tonight.
Actually, you know what? I think what it is. Okay, no. Actually, let's look back in the year that we did. Okay, let's look back on what we gained, what we kind of like shaved off a little bit, and I think we know that, and why that is, and then let's just give our viewers and listeners out there, especially those who are either already got a show or they're figuring out how to ramp up the show. Not that we're doing anything super magnificent, whatever, out of the norm. No, we're not. We're just doing what everybody else. But if I always feel like that, people in the same field that we are, if they're trying to basically capture the market, if there's anything, any tidbit they can learn from our system, hey man, more power to you. We support you. And vice versa.
Yeah, the little podcast network that we're in, man, I've been learning a lot, bro.
Seriously.
All the collaborating that's going on, man. Shout out to everybody else. Who They Want, DJ Steady, Ryan.
Serious. Ryan Beeline, DJ Steady.
Philly D,
and Gemini.
Rico. Oh man, shout out to fucking Rico for putting together
Rico
Chong, man. I'm gonna give him his flowers as soon as I dropped it. I'm gonna make a post, but shout out to Rico Aviles for making the Tommy Chong even possible. That was a fucking super late.
Yes.
Alley-oop. So shout out to him.
Thanks, Rico.
That shit was fire, and we still gotta get on his show. Man, we gotta get on.
We
his
do,
show.
man. Yeah, Rico. I remember Rico was one of the first interviews, I believe, and I was in my garage freezing my ass off because I didn't have it in my room. Remember? And I just came from Reno. Came to Reno from Hawaii. Yeah. But now I'm here in my room doing things.
Yeah. And pretty soon, sometime this year, y'all see me in a different location, different backdrop. You'll be seeing us together eventually. And that's when
oh yeah.
That's when this thing goes to a whole nother level. When this little white strip right here is taken away and I could just reach out and you see my hand go on his shoulder right there. Oh man.
And I'm over here looking at him like, yeah. And this is the part when that super punch comes up with a bat right there. See my fist right there? Yeah, that's the essence right there. That's what you're gonna see when Mr. Harris comes to Reno with Brother Ray G, and Harris is drinking again, and Talk Teach Truth do their damn thing.
The whole thing is gonna, because we can then build our start building our warehouse, our studio, if you will.
Seriously,
really,
you know what? Let's expand on that. Even though. Like I'm a true believer. I cannot stand when you talk to someone about a vision and they just, and then when it's starting to happen, they're like, oh, man, no, that's not how reality works. It comes from speaking.
Yeah. Because
when you speak it, you already drew it out in the past and you already have it mapped in your head. And that's why, yeah.
I was going to ask you, I've been thinking of different scenarios and camera and layout.
Share it.
How maybe some episodes we're side by side, but then other ones, when we get like into our, the brother to brother, like we can face it where we're sitting directly across from each other.
Yeah. And then a dark backdrop and maybe just a single light or something like that. So, it'll show the profile of our handsome faces and just the brother essence.
And this is something I've never seen done yet. I'm gonna verbally trademark it on air. This is my idea.
Okay.
Two of them, but I'm gonna say the one first. I want to do a podcast where it's just like we're gonna put up a curtain, some bright lights, and it's just the silhouette of us. And you hear our voices. You do not see our actual physical body the whole time, but it's a silhouette to where it's so clear that you can pick out from the side. You can see our movements of our face, of our lips. I don't know. I was thinking about that.
It's almost like a shadow kind of stuff. Like maybe the light is on the outside, we're on the inside. We're like like you said, a silhouette, like a shadow.
I don't know. It just came to me. I was like,
I like that, dude.
Just to give a different, because there's so many things I want to try when we link, bro. Because it takes the business to a whole different dynamic. And then the other one was I want us to go in a room, and we give someone else the access to the cameras. We smoke our fucking brains out, and we pretty much we don't know when they're gonna press record, and we even have a couple of other hidden cameras around, and
right.
we lost in a conversation. Because we're a little bit different off air than on.
Yeah.
And I want to just capture that raw dynamic conversation and then, put those out as clips. And, you know what I mean? Just to get lost in the smoke and the convo and see where that dynamic goes. Almost
I can feel it.
Yes. To where the viewers are almost watching like, am I supposed to be hearing this? Like, did they mean to upload this, or what the fuck is it?
Yeah. No. Actually, I like that. You know what? Too, what it needs to show is that it needs to see people need to see more of our movements, like we're dancing and everything. Because I think this whole podcast thing is like this whole dual vision, and we're in front. I mean, that's good, but that's that everyone's doing that. Everyone's doing that. Why? Because dudes are like. They're embarrassed, man. I'm not embarrassed. I want to dance in front of the camera. I want to teach the whole world to salsa dance and do that. Do the funky chicken and get funky and get down and get loose, man. You can stay seated down. I'm going out there. I'm waving my arms. I'm riding to the beat. Whatever. It's gonna make them. Why I know this works? Because, bro, the line of work I'm in, I deal with people with disability. And they be loving my essence, bro. I be getting them excited and everything. When they go like that, I get excited, dude. And so we know what makes you jump, bro. Yeah.
Shout out to Ulysses Luna, aka Pit, PIT up in the building. Shouts out to Harrison. Keep the growth coming. Nothing but love. Thank you, man.
Love tonight.
Salute. I got the package in the mail from you fellas. All man. So shout out.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
We got a newbie up in the building. Amanda Turner, Washington State. Kisses.
Amanda, what's up, baby?
Thank you. That's what's up. Harrison Drinkin Again podcast.
Amanda.
I've met before, but shout out to you. We go live every Thursday. If you feeling the content and the vibe.
Amanda's showing some picture. What's up? Can you blow it up? I want to see Amanda, man. Is she a hot little mama? Hey, man. Hey, you know what? If I tell you what, man. If you're beautiful, man, Harris Drinkin Again. We ain't ashamed to tell you that you're beautiful, sexy, fine, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Get up in the gizzards.
I used to live up in the Washington area for a little bit. Shout out Seattle.
I've been to Washington. Yes. Beautiful place. Coffee town. Like it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Pike Place Market and all that. It's dope.
Pike Place. That's the place also? Is that the place where they be throwing the fishes and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Amanda Turner. Yes, this way. Hey, yep. Like okay.
Here, I live in the 509 Loon Lake. Shout out Loon Lake. Double L's in the building.
Loon Lake, Washington.
Drop a bomb for Loon Lake.
Drop a bomb.
Loon Lake on the map.
On the map, man. Check out, visit Loon Lake.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
And you know what? And if you want, I believe you might be seeing the content on the actual Harris is Drinking Again Facebook page. You might be one of the latest followers, so thank you very much, Amanda.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for your support.
We got a host of videos, interviews. Check us out on YouTube at Harris is Drinking Again podcast. We got a Tommy Chong interview coming. If you're a smoker, stay tuned for that.
You know what? Actually, let's hold up right there. Let's put the brakes a little bit. It's not just about smoking. Of course, there's an area there that is so special because you and Tommy talked it up. But the conversation, though, you will hear Tommy talk about, everybody just know Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. Yeah, Chong, you got a Chinese last name. Okay, big freaking deal. Great.
Oh, is this my own little hashtag or was it Harris Clan, or is that already a thing? Harris Clan 509. Man, you got a fan base, baby. You got a fan base, bro. Hey, shout out. But she said there's already Harris's here, or either way, I fuck with the Harris Clan.
Man, emoji up the wazoo, Miss Amanda. Loving it, sister. Loving it.
Yeah. But no, it was a great conversation. You dropped a lot of jewels, and we got some exciting guests coming. My publicist has, advised me, not to say nothing until it's basically in the can. But I got some jewels coming. We got some jewels coming.
Well, okay. Before we go there, I know we do got some jewels coming in. Let's talk about. I'm sorry, man. I haven't eaten, bro. I gotta.
All right. I'll mute you for 2 seconds. Let fucking Rage shoot. This ain't no ASMR video mukbang. We're gonna start a Harris is Drinking Again mukbang channel. You imagine? Hey, if you did that though, we come on the thing eating noodles and. Doing all that slurping and shit for the people that love it, man.
Okay, put me back on, damn it. Okay, it could be a fetish, man. Plus, not only that, too. You know what? Maybe that'll work because if you watch me eat, it's gonna make you hungry.
Yeah,
make you hungry. Yum. See, Miss Amanda likes it when I eat. You know why? Because when you eat and you got chocho lips, anything you eat,
it's probably saying
so much better.
Probably saying to the mukbang idea,
Whatever, dude. Okay.
Just be sipping. We're up on that chili guava cider. This shit's
chili
fire.
Guava.
The spicy kick, with a little sweet tang, little pooty tang.
Chili guava. I had guava juice. Real good in Hawaii. Very popular.
Yeah, man. So I did drop 2 Tommy clips, right? I dropped the Gianni today. I had 2 more coming. We have a gentleman. We had a drone pilot on a couple weeks ago. His interview will be out tomorrow.
OG.
Premiering at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 6 Washington, 6 Vegas, some 3 Hawaii, some shit. And that's really interesting because we're starting to cover the span. I even talked to might have a possible
sponsor?
Chiropractic. I might have chiropractic come on, talk about some body shit. I'd like to get maybe someone from the medical field, start having different array of people from different industries. I think that would be pretty
yeah,
cool.
I think I can invite my boy because we're starting our podcast together, Talk to East Truth, and he's been a respiratory technician for over 20 years. I think he knows what he's talking about. My boy, Mr. David Corte. the Ghanaian firecracker. That's what I call him. The Ghanaian firecracker. Shout out to Ghana. Yes. So, all right. We're here. Episode 53.
Episode 53, man. 53 weeks in a row. We ain't missed a beat every Thursday night. We got about 185 videos up on the channel.
53.
Yeah, we're at it. I don't know. Myself, this is literally officially year 2. We're 53. So this is like the first live of our second year tonight. And I'm at this, I'm not gonna say a crossroads, but I'm constantly contemplating the brand and the channel and the vision. It's always cultivating.
Well, you know, we've always been talking about, you know, from the whole year and what our perspective is throughout the whole year. And I think now we can definitely reflect and share what we've been talking about. And, you know, because we talked about our SWOT analysis, and our strength is the fact that we don't know what we're talking about. That was our strength. Now,
Again.
we have to probably start another SWOT analysis, and after a year's been passed, because we did the SWOT analysis exactly, I believe, halfway. Episode 20 something, right?
Something there.
20 something, halfway through, halfway between the year. So it's funny, we did things that are wasn't intentional, but it all lined up on the right perfect time. And I guess that's another thing about when you're the most thrilling part about, I call it success, is not knowing that you are actually succeeding. What the heck is this? Application launch to drive. What?
What's up?
Something. Yeah, so we're that the whole process of actually just going with the flow and not really knowing what you're doing, but yet things are moving along, right? We went through a lot of that, like, oh, maybe this and that, and then next thing you know, oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It went by so fast that I'm still in the moment.
Me too.
Year, it feels like 6 months. Feels like very short.
But what about our engagement style, though? Like, what's our takeaway from that? Like our conversation, like different from regular, person to person to like a podcast conversation we're doing now. Like, you talked and I talked and you talked. The engagement sequence or whatever.
Yeah, it's gotten better. I'm listening to episode 1. Shout out if we have any listeners on Podbean yet. You can go to Podbean. I'm soon gonna pay for the premium. The Harrison Drinkin podcast will be up on Spotify, Apple, every fucking where very shortly. But episode 1's on Podbean now, and I was listening back to the episode 1, and that was very good. Even though there was a little over talk, there was an excitement in both of our voices that we're just trying to, we just kind of fighting for that airspace. But since then, we talk about it, we work through the kinks, and everything has gotten that much more better. The whole way around. And so that's what's all I'm so excited about, man. And the fact that we talk in the back end about, we're very honest, man. Hey, Ray, I don't know, I didn't like this. We did this, and I felt this and this, and so we're very transparent with each other.
Very transparent. You have to, because you have to, because that's the only way you get better. I mean, it's like, does it kind of like sting sometimes? It has to sting. if it doesn't sting, then yeah, then it's gonna. You know what's gonna happen? I think to me, what I'm learning is that when you give each other positive feedback, some of the positive feedback, it may sting, but it's not that bad. It's kind of like getting when you get your tooth extracted and then they put the needle and they inject it into your gums. The whole idea is, oh my gosh, that's gonna hurt so much, and then when they do it, you're like, oh, okay, that wasn't bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
And I gotta go ahead and paste it. We had a comment in the Facebook. Keenan Schweitzer. He says, "Proud of you, brother. Harris Clan 775."
wait a minute. Hold up. Are you saying that there is groupies following your ass?
I don't want to reduce them to groupies. Jeez, but no, we could start.
Are you telling me there's people like following your ass?
Let's start a movement, baby. Harris.
Is
Clan.
anybody gonna follow my ass? I mean,
Harris.
come on, my ass over here. You know what? I'll tell you what. If you're going down that direction, man. Yesterday, I just had my prostate test. So guess what? Something was up my ass.
Whoa!
But your ass? Somebody following your ass? Good.
This is that part where, or no, it's
Oh, crickets.
Damn.
Look at that, man. Proud of you, brother. Harris Clan 775. Keenan Schweitzer.
Keenan Schweitzer in the building.
Shout out to you, brother Keenan.
Canaan. But yeah, man.
In the
That's
land
dope,
of
though.
Canaan.
And you can go check out Keenan Schweitzer's interview. He was episode 6, TNR
I remember that.
006
Right.
from West Wendover, aka White Boy Max. Very good brother. Very good brother.
Very good, brother. That was a very good interview. Because you guys talked about history over there. It feels good when you have people around you that you have history with, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and people that, have seen my musical journey or see me attempt to have somewhat of a musical career early on, and now becoming a father, and then coming back around to this podcast media circle, and now a year in doing this consistently, I haven't strayed, and it's very reassuring, and I appreciate it.
No, seriously, man. It's a full-time job, but it's not scary. Don't get scared. In fact, it's exciting, right? Because I look forward to your top of the morning. I look forward to that, man. Your top of the morning to me is kind of like every morning I give scriptures, have a blessed day. I have that, and I'm doing that on my Instagram. It's good to have a ritual when you wake up every morning, man. It's good to have that. It's very healthy. Very healthy, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, the most successful people have a nice either ritual or even like a lot of people have mantras that they say every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, ritual, mantra.
Yeah. Do you have a personal mantra that you say all the time?
I don't have
to yourself?
I don't have a mantra I really say, but I read a mantra. Like I have a little thing hanging up in my bathroom. And it says, what I say? Take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you can go. I read that every day.
Right.
Yeah, other than that, I just talk to myself like a nut. I mean, I literally have full-blown conversations with myself, just like I'm doing a podcast. I answer myself. I work stuff out. I pretend that I have a colleagues. Sometimes I pretend I have like a team of imaginary people, and I'm spouting off ideas in my head, whether I'm driving or even when I'm working, man. I pretend I got a shadow buddy behind me. and I'm always talking. I swear to God.
Damn, you is crazy, man. You crazy. Nah, you know what? I do the same thing too. When I'm in the bathroom and I'm over here taking a shower, oh yeah, I'll be looking out. I'll be talking to like thousands of people, motivational speaker and all that stuff. And not just motivational speaker, man. I be pretending like I have a huge audience listening to me and all that stuff, talking about kind of like what we talk about over here.
Yeah. I think that came from being an only child. Also, I was just always talking to myself. I've always been in my head. I've always, had to play by myself and come up with imagination and imaginary friends. And I just took that with me into adulthood, honestly. And I love
No,
it.
actually, you know what? I back that up because I wasn't the only child. I have an older sister who's 2 years older than me, but my sister was bougie. She always thought she was better and everything. So we were close, but we were not really close and everything. And kind of different. She was a studious one. I'm a goofball. But I think overall intelligence in all, and I don't look at intelligence like I don't give a flying fuck if you graduate from this and that with you got doctorate and this and that. That's great. You paid your education. I respect the ones that got like someone who can make adjustments. That one has common sense. Someone who can basically relate to any walks of life. That's what I consider. I don't give a flying fuck about IQ. Fucking IQ. I don't have a very high IQ. I'll be the first one to say that. But my EQ is off the charts, bro. My emotional intelligence off the charts, man. And that will always beat IQ. EQ will always beat IQ. You can keep your IQ, man. I don't give a flying fuck if you're like Einstein, freaking 170. What? You can keep that. I'm keeping my EQ. I can keep my EQ where I can talk to the most bougiest motherfucker, and I can talk to the one that's the lowest of their thing. And you know what? That person and I become friends for life, man. That is treasure. That is wisdom.
Yeah. It's having a good mix, right, of street smarts, of the book smarts, but that savvy shit, man. That the intuition, knowing what's up, having that keen, that feeling, knowing when to leave, knowing I don't know, something not right about this motherfucker. I'll take that one too.
Yeah, because the way I see it is this: leadership, true leadership is this: you hire the people with high IQ. I hire people high IQ, higher than mine. Be smarter than me. Be able to remember stuff. Be able to do math. And I love that. I want you to be smarter than me and that kind of stuff. But on the EQ, leaders and kings. And my mantra for myself that I say to myself all the time: I'm a king.
Yeah.
You're a king, Ray. You're a king. Even when I'm walking somewhere, I know it sounds very narcissistic. I'll go just watch it. King walking through. That's how I think.
Yeah. I think like that in my head as well.
All
and
day.
I have this feeling in my head too that it's going to sound stupid and crazy, of course, but I literally feel invincible to a certain degree. And I say that like, I know how my spirit is every day I wake up. I truly know. Nobody, me and the creator, no one can tell me, you know that bitch face, dick face. Why you look at? No, I'm happy. I'm just this how I look.
Yeah.
I know in my heart every day when I'm going about my business, I'm chilling. I'm got my son. I'm father first. I'm like in protector mode. But I don't walk with no animosity. I don't wake up thinking about stealing nothing, robbing nobody, hurting nobody. I just want to be left the fuck alone and do my thing. So I carry this thing like, man, ain't no reason.
No, because if you think that way, you're weak.
Yeah.
That means your life, your world is letting your world dictate your decisions in your situation. I don't let nobody dictate my shit. I dictate it. And if not me, first I ask my Heavenly Father, the Holy Spirit, please, I don't know what I'm doing. Lead me. And that alone to me, whether people, I don't really care. It works for me. It works for me. So yeah, that's basically like just like you. I do the same thing too. You know? Yeah. Like you wake up in when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I'm not like I'm like, hey, I'm all right, all right. You know, feels great, man.
Yeah.
But when I wake up in the morning and I know that we have Harris is drinking again on Thursday night rant, I'm on a different mode, bro. I'm on a different mode when I know that Thursday morning Harris is drinking again. Is on.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm looking forward to it, especially when we get, when we get this engagement. This is what we were talking about last week. Thank you to everybody. If you do listen, don't hesitate to comment
Please do.
and engage, because
Yeah.
we do this with or without the engagement because it's what we love to do. But it's the fun when we can interact and really because this is a community. It's supposed to be a community. And Pitt, also, man, we got some another one here coming in. Ulysses Luna says hashtag Fumando con Harris. Yes, hashtag Fumando con Harris.
Fumando con Harris. What is that? Is that a dish or something? Because I'm hungry. I want some of that Fumando con Harris, please. Por favor. Fumando. What are you having tonight? I would like a plate of some Fumando con Harris. Simon. Fumando con Harris, please. With a side of rice. Okay.
Man,
Asian and shit, so side of rice.
Fumando, that's like smoking though, yeah. Fumar or some shit.
Fumar.
Smoking Harris. Smoking
with Harris. Smoking with Harris.
Nah, if you're smoking it, nobody's smoking a Harris pack yet. I ain't going out.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I tell you what though. Oh man, I gotta tell him. You guys gotta watch the episode of the Tommy Chong because my boy did something special. I ran out, so I did, and you'll see the reaction. But my boy did something special. Tommy said something so amazing. He talked about his roots. Yep.
You know what I think I should actually, because I'm gonna upload the Mary Jane me puffing with Tommy clip.
You have to. Oh my gosh.
But I'm saying I should do a sneak preview to the listeners right now.
That to me, when you watch a movie, I've watched them. I know this is crazy. I watch some movies just to see this actress tits, and that's crazy. That's the one. That's the actress tits.
Let me pull it up. You guys want to watch it? You guys want to see?
Do you want to? Are you really gonna pull it up, man? Are you gonna give him that? You're gonna give him this? Oh, okay, fine.
Hey, that's the luxury of being here on a Thursday night rant. The other people gotta wait. But you gotta wait.
Okay. Pull it up, then, brother. Pull it up.
Canada had opened. They opened the immigration again around 1970.
Oh no, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right, check this out. World premiere of a clip that's gonna be dropping on the YouTube sometime between tonight and Sunday night before I release the full interview. I might be.
What's gonna be, brother, man? What's gonna be?
And I might do it. I might be the asshole YouTuber and say nah and put out a fourth clip before they get it, just to rack up the views, huh? I might clout chase like that, man. Sorry, man. But check this out. I don't know who we got up in the building here, but this right here is going to be a world premiere. Let me know if you can hear this, brother. Can you hear this? Hold on. That you have one of your icky sticks next to you, and can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Loud and clear, brother. Man, pull it through.
All right. Let's do this. Oh.
Special clip. Which just hasn't been out there. So tonight, if you are listening to Harris is Drinking Again, watch this memorable classic.
All right, it's a 2-minute and 23-second clip. I'm gonna sit back and
Historical.
take a hit myself and relive the moment. Harry Too Scary puffing with Tommy Chong. I'm hoping that you have one of your icky sticks next to you, and we could smoke with you on Harris's Drinking Again podcast, brother.
There you go. He's ready.
I got a joint and I got a pipe.
Okay, I got one.
Smoke on camera.
Oh
with Tommy
man,
Chong.
you
I got one.
guys.
Oh,
You guys,
Are we doing
man,
this?
That's just not fair, man. Come,
This year?
man. I ran out, dude. Man, I ran out, man. Man.
Hey, this is a legendary moment. Salute.
Wait.
Keep the editing.
Oh man. And look at me, man, sitting there like a sitting duck, man. Naked.
Sure, no problem.
This is the best
Fire up everywhere I go.
workout with I've had in my life. I mean, when everybody lists, who you want to smoke with. I mean, it's Tommy Chong, it's Willie Nelson, it's Snoop Dogg, possibly Redman, all these guys. This right here is groundbreaking.
You got
Oh man.
Who is your all-time favorite? If you had to give a top 5, you're stranded on an island and you only got 5 people to smoke with.
it. I think they'd all be female.
I'll be female.
This is what we're killing them with, is these Cheech and Chong Cruise chews. They're gummies that have a legal amount of THC.
Okay.
And so I get my THC with the
Not
gummies.
only did he smoke it, he also took a nibble.
Yep. That's the world premiere. Or a world sneak peek, huh?
Harry's Drinkin'
Fire. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed
Unreal.
that, man. If you
Amazing.
caught that, you caught that.
I love it.
I should have probably started the show with that, so more people could have seen it. But they'll see it when I upload it. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. And it's funny because I puff all day every day, but for some reason, we got off that interview, man. I was like more blown, man. It was maybe just the aura of the whole thing. Like, bro, you just virtually puffed with
Tommy Chong, the legend.
puffing master. I mean, when I literally think of weed, and I tried to cover that in the interview,
Mm-hmm.
I think of Tommy Chong, Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
like off the bat, and then I go to Redman, Method Man,
Mm-hmm.
Devin the Dude for hip hop,
Devin the Dude, yeah.
and then it's like of course, I mean Cheech and Chong, but when you go down and you can name off hella weed advocates, but there's like, oh, you know what I should have asked him, other than yourself, Tommy, who if we're gonna make a weed Mount Rushmore, who's on there? That's what I should have asked him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think, Tommy, Willie, Snoop?
Oh, I think the other faces are gonna be there. I mean, he's gonna be one of them. Tommy, of course, Tommy, Willie, Snoop, and Tommy, Willie, Snoop. There's got to be a fourth face, man.
There's
I can't think of one right now, man.
I mean, I can't think of any that are.
I mean, we can say Devin the Dude, but he's not as. I mean, yeah, shout out to Devin the Dude, but you're not Willie Nelson, you're not Snoop, and
it's weird. Who's a big I mean, for the newer kids, like a Wiz Khalifa would be like a modern day.
Yeah, it was Khalifa. Wow.
Red and Meth. Yeah, it's weird. Who are some other big time actors?
You know what? The next one, and probably they're not around. Okay, because so Let's just talk about us for a second here, okay? Like, what do you proclaim yourself to be, like in this, in this spectrum of life? What position would you like to brand yourself? Let's just talk about that
Burner, yeah.
because I have a pretty good idea. Yeah, let's brand about that. Like when say for instance you're gone, and they remember you. Like, what do you want to be known for?
I mean, really, I want my words or my voice to be left in a way to
Right.
where, at the very least, if I could be found an entertainer, like, yo, this guy was a natural born entertainer, no matter what realm it was, whether it's hip hop, podcasting, speaking. I'd like to be known as an entertainer. If we're talking,
Entertainer.
just more broad, even on a superficial level.
All right.
I mean, I assume that's what you're asking, like in this very specific like legacy. I mean,
Well, they like you're known for, and I don't want to talk about like, oh, he's rich and this and that. It's not about that. It's about like
impact.
what an impact you had into society.
Yeah, impact. And I would like to be known as a pioneer from Nevada, as someone who gave jobs, someone who opened doors.
Mm-hmm.
I want to become a gatekeeper.
That, you know what? Hey, man, no, wait. Before you even go farther on that, man, watch what you're saying, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that, like, watch what you ask for, because that's some heavy stuff right there.
I know.
Think about it.
I know.
Gatekeeper?
I want to be a gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper? You sure you want to take that role, bro? For real though, I'm serious. Are you sure you want to take that role? Because that is gatekeeper, man. You're the one that's gonna you're gonna see things before anything happens. You're the ones that are gonna decide, okay, are you gonna enter or not? Because if you do and something happen, it's on you. If you do something happen good, it's like that's the guy.
And I say that I honestly think I'd be good in that role because I'm very rational, pretty logic, and unlike some of the other gatekeepers that get the evil rap or always screwing people over,
Yeah.
I believe there's a way to do it to where he's one of the good guys, as good as he can be, to where we can open those doors for people, and if we close a door, it's like for a good reason, because there has to be some sort of men in the real men with like some values that's like, what, this guy over here really fucked us, or he's just he's a shitty human being.
You know what? Let's go down to that rabbit hole because I want to get in that topic right now, brother, man. Because you know what, man, let's go down that rabbit hole. You and me.
Going down that rabbit hole.
Because I'm not gonna name any names. I don't need to name any names because all I'm about is I'm just defining character. Because I'm huge on character, man. I'm huge on a personal character because your character is what etches you, like who you are in society. Your character is also what creates your aura and your glow in life. So. Okay, I'm just gonna open up with this, okay? When you know someone that's got some type of situation in their life, maybe they, maybe they weren't, maybe something happened that's, and they were not blessed or something happened with them, and maybe in the beginning they talk like, oh, this and that, positive and all this stuff, but in reality they're actually like conniving, toxic, and just negative. And okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna get into this little rant. I'm very particular, especially with men. And I don't care if you're like, oh, I'm gay or what. I don't give a flying hoot about that. that's not that's your orientation. I give 'em. It's your character that I'm counting on. Whether you're like you're a man with disability, a handicap, maybe you're a whatever, you're amazing, your wisdom, all of that stuff. Let's talk about your meritorious character. That weighs a lot on me, man. That's why I'm, especially when it comes to men. And I'm not separating women. The same thing. It depends on how they want to be treated. If a woman wants to be treated like, she's just as equal as a man, well, I'm fine with that. But be ready. Be ready when you meet a real man. That's gonna say stuff to you that you probably don't want to hear. Just be prepared for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, because because this week I really learned, man. Like I told another man, I'm gonna talk to you man to man. I'm gonna look at you in the eye. And then in the end, that person goes, man, I'm tired of your man to man, and walked out. And I'm going, you know what? Or rolled out, or whatever you call it. And I go, wow, okay, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But that left an indent in me about that person. You're like, dude, you ain't true, dude. You ain't true. You're a weak little speck that is like lame, dude. Because I told you ahead of time, I'm going to talk to you like a man. I'm going to look at you in the eye. And we're gonna just talk man to man. In the end, I'm tired of your man to man, and walked or rolled out on me this week. And that right there, I'll forgive you. I still love you, but it's hard to take that back. It's hard to take that back, especially coming from another man. You feel me? As a man, a lot is weighing on your shoulder, which means your character. You have to be a man of your word, a character. And you can say, oh, that guy is wrong. You can say all of that stuff. No. You said, I don't want to talk to you man to man. And you turn around like a wuss. And you walked out on another man who's just trying to do what's right at that particular moment. I can't respect that. And I can understand if a child is doing, sometimes you talk that to your son, and your son is only like 8, 10, 12. I get it. But if you're a grown-ass man, especially in your 30s, and you do that to another man, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't worth my time, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know. You may disagree, whatever, but that's how I feel.
Is that a weak man trait then for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what's sad is that, I've been dealing with a lot of, and it's not just I'm dealing with regular, like now it's not like I was dealing when you guys were younger. You guys were different. You guys were all, somewhat normal. I'm dealing with people with situations right now, mental, physical, whatsoever. And I'm realizing, you know what? Okay, you've been walking around this world. Everybody's feeling sorry for your situation here. But then what takes away what takes away the beauty from that is the fact that you actually taking advantage of that. Now you're like good because people are gonna help you out. They're gonna feel sorry for you. Now you're taking advantage of that. I can't respect that, dude. Oh, cause I'm this, this and that. You know what? There's gonna come a time in your life where you have to be accountable for everything that you do, irregardless of what situation you're in. Whether you got a physical handicap, whether you have a mental handicap, whether you have a situation with the way your behavior, mental, whatever, whatever kind of physical, whatever you have. You know what? intention means a lot. And I realize that a lot of weak men, they have wrong intention. They've been so toxic for so long, or maybe they've been listening to, maybe a lot of times. I'm sorry. I'm going to generalize this. Maybe a lot of men, they had weak men in their lives. Maybe they're surrounded with women, and then now they start thinking like, I hate to say this. I'm going to be, they start thinking like a woman. Now the thing is that if you're a woman and you think that way, that's completely understandable. But if you're a man, you start thinking that way, bruh. And even if you say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm homosexual," that doesn't matter. That's your sexual orientation. But your character and your personality, that's still pure.
That's why a lot of men, are get called bitches, or even women, you act like a bitch, which will set a man off if you say that shit. But a lot of times you could be in some bitch made feelings. I think a lot of men are going through that these days, and I don't know why. I think it's something in the food and the diet and all the shit.
You think so? You think it's because of the diet? Maybe because of the media? Because there's not enough? Or do you think it's because there's not enough real men out there? Or maybe that person just, okay, I'm going to be honest. A lot of these men, it's just because they don't want to hear it. Because they know it, they understand it, but they don't want to hear it, and they want to just give in to that, thinking that shit's just going to happen to them.
Yeah, it's the programming for sure by the media, and the lack of them wanting real men in the communities and societies. And when the man speaks up these days, he's canceled, he's ridiculed. And so there's a fear factor for men. Oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to lose what I have and all this bullshit. And then I think it is the food, the plastic, and some shit that is changing us from a DNA level. So they're hitting us from the waves, the radio waves, the TV, radio programming, and they're hitting us with the food we digest. So we're digesting.
So how do we combat that, though? What's the solution?
To fucking disconnect from basically the matrix.
I agree. How can we? Okay, so let's jump into that then, because that's very interesting. So disconnect. I completely agree. So if you disconnect, then what's the first process?
In this day and time, well, first I would say you can't even think about disconnecting if you don't have a plot of land. That right there, you can't. There's no way to disconnect living in the city.
But what? Okay, so you're saying you can't disconnect. Yeah, it could, because you don't have a plot of land. Because anything happens, it's amazing that it's amazing that you mentioned that, bro. You know what? This is the thing about you, man, that I just find so damn fascinating. All right, and everyone in this show knows we are the same, but we're opposites. So I'm a 7-day Adventist, and we have this lady who died years ago. Her name is Ellen G. White, and in fact, I'm reading one of her finest books called Great Controversy. And you know what? You talk about like Illuminati and what's the name? What's that thing? What's that word you always say? Illuminati. What's that word?
The elites, the Freemasons.
Yeah, but what do you call that? What do you call that? Gosh, I'm blanking right now. Like you don't believe what the mainstream media is saying. There is a you're a
truth seeker?
Gosh, huh?
Truth seeker.
Okay, let's call it truth seeker, right?
Truth seeker.
What you just said right there, brother, man. She prophesied that years ago, that people will have to leave the city and own their own land. And this is the reason why I'm about the Bible, because I don't believe what man has said, but I do believe in something where if thousands of people have written the same stuff, and they're all saying the same thing, and they're coming from different places, and yet man's truth principle is the same and hasn't changed. I believe in that shit. I believe in that. And she said exactly what you said. Get out of the city, go to the country, because in the future, unless you have the mark on your forehead or on your arm, you're not going to be able to do any business. You're not going to be able to buy nor sell.
Harry's drinking again.
And see, it doesn't have to be the mark. They that's what the schmack scene was about. The schmack scene card and the schmack scene passport. That was the test run of all this shit. Oh, you can't go to the ball game if you don't have your schmack scene pass. Nah, fuck all that. I'm not playing those games. Like,
see, those are tangible, right? I'm talking about beyond that, and you're on it. It's how you think and what you do.
you know, that was a test run, and the chip is real. The mark of the beast. You know, I believe in that shit. And whatever the mark is, it's not good. It could be in the form of a technological mark or a chip. I mean, we're already close to it because we're always tracked on our devices. But
well, this is what I'm realizing. We're working with people with a mental disability from birth, is that they're very tangible. That's why they like to go window shopping, and they're very into like the trend, like Elvis and all that. I notice all of them, they love that. And another thing they love too is that it's not like they like to eat healthy food at all. They love to eat very sugary shit, like stuff that's bad for you. And they're very like, we go, to us was like, okay, that's good. But to them, it's like, oh, wow, did you see this and this and this and that? And they're very kind of like groupie-ish. Oh, so-and-so, and I like so-and-so, the mainstream stuff. And I'm kind of going like this, wow, it's kind of too bad, because these people have some kind of like a mental whatever. And yet the ones that are following, and then I ask them, a lot of them, I ask them, okay, and again, this is me. I have to ask your family's spiritual and religious belief, because there's a lot about that essence that comes along with your character. Not because, you're not. No, I don't do that, man. That's lame. Oh, you're an Adventist? I'm an Adventist? Yay. Fist pump. Nah, fuck that. I even judge a person with the thing, like, oh yeah, okay, all right, maybe you're church going, but are you? That's how I look at things. And my observation is that a lot of the ones that the clients, good people, love them, pray for them every day, but they like the bad shit, sugar. They just horror movies. They love horror movies.
Yeah, let's talk about that though. So, for someone like myself, I consider myself like very alternative kind of guy. Like I drink and all this shit. I'm just sitting there getting sugar through alcohol and all that stuff. But I don't use, I use pink Himalayan salt. I use brown sugar or honey or agave. There's certain things that, even though it heavily, I don't like vanilla ice cream. I don't like grape jelly. Like the most common stuff, I don't fuck with. I don't do a lot of white anything when it comes to food. Even my dairy, I
racist.
I've been drinking almond milk for well over a year now. Me and my son, because I love my milk, and but I love almond milk. And I won't buy nothing else. So I try to keep myself healthy in those regards. Because I feel
but
like
you were able to transition from
the other. Yeah. Like growing up drinking a shitload of soda. Used to be a heavy soda drinker. I'm so anti-soda. I'll drink a ginger ale occasionally. That's about it. But then on the other hand, I mean, I down a Red Bull or a Rockstar, so it's, but that's, you know, it's not a daily thing. It's not even a weekly thing. But there's certain things I keep out of my diet, right? Even mentally, I don't listen to rap music early in the mornings anymore.
Speaking of that, you know what? Lately, I'm like, I don't. I've been listening to crazy. I like to listen to church music, dude. Hymnals. Big change. I think the reason why is because once you've already produced like rap music or wrote it or recorded it or dealt with that, and you understand the fundamentals and the basics of it, and you've also said everything you have said on your music, after a while you're like, okay, been there, done that, understand, okay, great, move forward. And you've done all that.
Yeah.
So I can understand you not really like, okay, not liking, because I'm going through it too, because, you know, it's like,
it's not just me not liking it, but knowing what music does to you on a frequency level. And if you start your day listening to fuck a bitch, nigga, kill, murder, slide, pussy, faggot, hoe, I'ma rep your bitch coming through the door, slide the block, fuck your bitch, fuck your op, dog, that shit is treacherous. You can't go out in the world in a good note like that, man.
No, that's it cracks me up because Cat Williams said it best. He said there's some motherfuckers that walk around hard early in the morning.
Like, nigga, you hard for breakfast? Like,
yeah, right. You hard for breakfast? I know, right? It's like, no, actually, I tell you what. I tell you what. When I was living in the Bay, and then we transitioned to Reno, and then we moved to Hawaii, and when I moved from the Bay to Reno, yeah, you know what? I had that so-called Bay Area swag and all that stuff, and I thought it was cool and everything, whatever. And then I went to Hawaii, and I was carrying that, whatever. I did this, whatever. Then after several years, I just started going, yo, I'm such a fucking big, pretentious motherfucker. And I go, why is that? And I realized that, you know what? There's a lot of people out there that just, they wear a mask. They try to put on a character. And we discussed this the other night. We've interviewed comedians, so we've interviewed actors. And then you interviewed, and I go, man, fuck actors. They choose a career where it's pretentious. A comedian, the reason why comedians are such good artists is because when you're in that microphone by yourself in a room with people that can heckle back, and then you go through it, you still have the fortitude, you know, it's a different, I don't even know what that means, but it sounds like it fits the word I'm trying to say. It defines a different dichotomy. As opposed to maybe, you know, your audition, you hope to get this role. That's why I think a lot of actors are just fucking suck-ups. They ain't real. They're fucking suck-ups. They're corporate people. They're trying to suck up. Okay. So I can. Oh, you want me to show my tits? Okay. Sucker. No personality. Oh, I'm an actor. You know what? That's why your ass is broke. And you may be good to this, and then especially if you're an actor where they can edit and cut like TV, like soap, man, the worst kind. But if you're maybe a person that is like in theater live, like you're in New York performing, you know, like Fences. You know, if you perform Fences like what Denzel did, day in, day out, he performed that maybe for 6 months, where you have to be right there on the spot. I respect that. I respect that actor. But if you're TV and everything and they can cut and do the scene again, get the fuck out of here, man. Then you talk to them in person. Oh, they don't know what to say. They don't know what to say. because they're used to like just they're used to reading a script. Then they lose their personal essence as compared to a comedian. You go to a show, and we heard this from Larry, learned this from Christopher. We heard from Tommy. Hey man, there are nights I'm over there getting booed off the stage and everything. And then when Frankie talked about like Eddie Griffin, used to park cars and everything, and man, they never bring a brother break, man. I mean, this and that, and then finally says, "Here, take my slot." Boom, gives him a break. And look at Eddie Griffin now, timeless.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something there, man, with the upbringing, and I guess it depends how you go into it. A lot of the very good stand-up comedians, a lot of them go to movies or TV shows for the money, or just to capture their break, to get a bigger audience, to get off the road. So I get it, but then that transitions over to they're still an actor. I mean, they're still a comic and not an actor.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily sell out just for those movie roles, Yeah, I mean, interesting. Joe Rogan brought that topic up, though. He doesn't like actors. He doesn't interview much of them. He says they're like really pretentious and just weird. Even the ones he's met, and he's around a lot of them and stuff.
Yeah, no. After a while, you get freaking tired of them. Like in reality, they're
well.
Like,
I guess it would depend on the level, also, because I mean we're not interviewing the Brad Pitts and these guys who are like those guys are these established. But although, I mean, hold on though, because if we could get, man, we got to get Joe Pesci, man. We got to get a Joe.
I bet you in real life, Brad Pitt, Joe Pesci, all these people, man. In real life, if you talk to them, they'll tell you what they did and everything. But you know what? It's gonna be dry.
I think that's the formula of this show where we're good is that fuck all that bullshit. We're not gonna have 20 cameras and lights. This is a pub. We're gonna have a drink. Hey Pesci, man, what's your favorite fucking drink, man? We got a bartender on deck. We're gonna whip you up something nice. A conversation,
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I might say there was a time when we were like, I'm kind of like, starstruck and everything. Yeah, I say that. But deep inside, man, you know what? You shouldn't bleed like me. You're going to die just like me. You're a human just like me. Fucking relax. Kick your shoes off and just be you.
Yeah, but at the same time, damn well that we are in the industry, so you got to play the game. The image is everything.
Yeah.
So I don't, I'm very good like that. I'm a chameleon, so I think I fit in good with this industry in a sense, because there's a level of realness. You can't be too real because you just can't, because you ain't gonna get nowhere. But you want to keep it. You don't just want to fake it, but you have to have that mix to where, okay, fuck it. What role do I got to play tonight to get ahead? You got to play chess, man, if you want to be in this business. And I think that I would be good for that, because if an actor want to come on and bullshit, you could be the guy. You don't take the bullshit, but I could be the guy evens it out maybe a little bit. Kind of does that fence riding a little bit. I would be cool with that, because I would understand that he or this rapper or whatever trying to portray this image. I'd be like, he's got a team behind him. He's trying to sell this fucking album. So let's go with the bullshit and let him get off his thuggery.
Right. Like, just be you.
The other dynamic could be, you could grill him a little bit.
Like, you know what, dude? Take off the makeup. Just be you. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, I'm saying I don't care about that. I understand that they can't take off the makeup. You can't. This the industry. Yeah. It's never gonna work. These guys are gonna come on and say whatever they gotta say to promote whatever they gotta promote. That's just the name of the game.
No, that's true. No. Okay. Let's talk that for a second. Okay, like say for instance they got a new project, or they have maybe a charity they wanna promote. I get it. They're gonna get that. That's not gonna be the whole show, however. But what I think what Harris is bringing again that brings to the show is we'll give you a portion of that where you can talk about that and plug your project, that whatever it is that you're promoting. But other than that, be ready to take off your mask at Harris is Drinking Again.
Yeah, and I would like to even to a comfort level, because there's certain rappers that they only go to Breakfast Club, or when they're doing their media runs, they only go to $1 million worth of game, or
Right.
some rappers only go to Academics or Big Boy out in LA. They avoid some platforms because they know they're gonna get grilled, or it's gonna show them in a light that they don't want to be shown in, so they'll stay away from certain media outlets when they're doing promo runs.
Yeah, because they're gonna get exposed. Yeah.
But I'm saying I'm game for both. Like, I think we have the ability to be both of those lanes. I really do.
I think there's some people out there. Let's say, for instance, I'm an actor, right? And all of a sudden, I got blackballed in Hollywood because of some stupid shit. And I'm going there and I'm talking to these little itty bitty nobodies, like podcasts, platforms like ourselves, and I can talk freely and everything because I've been blackballed by the industry. I think that's gonna happen. That's why I know that. Hey, Kanye, yay. Listen to Harris is Drinking Again, brother, because you know what? The world may not want to listen to you, but we'll hear you.
Yeah,
We'll hear you out.
I would love to. That's why I want to get little Kelpie back on, man, because now that I understand who he is and stuff, we just had him off on a whim. And the hate and the backlash that I got off that, I loved it because I'm like, you know what? I want to be that platform that lets. I would love to get a fucking 6ix9ine interview. I said this last year when he was like kind of still popping, but I want to be that platform that all the outcasts come to.
Yeah.
All the motherfuckers that, hey man, I can't go to Academics because they're gonna spin this narrative. I said, man, come over here to Harris Drinking Again, bro. We're like the pound that takes the unwanted dogs.
Yeah, the misfits. Yeah, the we call it maybe the leftovers. But I think it's kind of like what I'm realizing, bro. And maybe this is because where I am in life right now. Like right now, what's popping? Like these thrift stores. And I've been looking over. There was a time I used to go like, man, I'm not gonna go to a thrift store. I don't want to wear somebody else's has-been clothes. We probably got armpit. All these bougie prejudices I had over that, right? And I'm over here, I'm taking, because of the economy that we have right now, and then the industry that I'm in with, with the whole embroidery and apparel and all that stuff. When I learned that industry, like, oh damn, I'm gonna pay how much for that? And I know exactly where it's made and how it's made and how much it costs to get it made. No. They're buying because of the logo. I'm just not like that, man. I'm a little bit more truthful in everything. And maybe the logo had a design that was original and everything. I get it, but they're going to charge you with. So now I have a different spin on like thrift stores, especially it's popping here in Reno. People are going out and buying used clothes. Why? Because I'm realizing that it's not pretentious. Plus, the price is great.
You think it's just something that you're starting to notice? I mean,
no, I've noticed this, but I got to deal with my own prejudices. And then after I realized, I'm going, wait a minute. I can't be looking at like that, It's kind of like someone that's saying, "Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, man. I can't drink off the same glass that you are because you're germs." And then I go to your house and your house is fucking filthy. You feel me? You're like, here it is. You're being all germaphobe, and then I go to your personal stuff and you're like disgusting.
Yeah. Or the way they prep food. I get it. I've never had a issue really with secondhand stores. I used to frequent them often, but I always go usually I bought a couple peacoats from there, but I usually go for like little furnitures or electronic parts, like a table or a nightstand or something.
Yeah, because that kind of stuff is now no longer made, right?
lamps. They got a shitload of lamps.
Yeah.
You can find some good stuff. Desks.
Yeah. And so I'm over here like looking and I'm going, and I know it's not new. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm changing, and everything. And then I start going, wait a minute, Ray. Hold up. I go, you know what? You've always have a very good taste when it comes to coordinating your clothes together. That's how I made a living in high school, man. I put clothes together. I've been paid to help people put their clothes together, especially men, especially because a lot of men don't know how to wear a suit the way it's supposed to. They look freaking, you know. But that's why I understand Brother Andre's way of, putting clothes together for people. And then I was at the thrift shop and I'm going, you know what? I can put it together, and I can spend $20 and buy an outfit, a cool outfit for $20, instead of buying one outfit for $40. No, not one outfit. Buying one item for $40. No, it's you can buy fashion. You can buy fashion, but you can never buy style, bro. You can buy fashion, but you can never buy style. Like I've witnessed that. I've witnessed some producers to where, I will never buy used equipment. And then when you talk to them, what they talk about is they always brag about, I got the so and so 5,000K. I got the so and so something whatever delirious 2,000. It's got this amperage and everything, all the fancy shit. Okay, cool, man. Let me hear your recording. Typical, uncreative. And then you have somebody that's just like kind of like that movie Hustle and Flow, when he had that Casio and they're putting it together and it's cheap, it's kind of broken, and maybe some of the keys are not even working, but that they're able to work some type of a nice beat or a nice rhythm or a melody, and it sounds like, wow, that's candy. That is what I'm learning, bro. When you create something, if you can make something, if you could make something so good for very little, making the most out of the least.
That's why our music was so powerful in the beginning, was because we were there in the garage in the winter time, bundled up in the summer.
Yep.
With the shirts off, with the towel around our head, just.
But what did we talk about though? Why the music is good?
Because it's the whole thing. Jay James having to catch like 2-3 different buses just to get to the studio. Yeah, he was a couple minutes late, but this motherfucker, through rain, snow, or sleet, walk, bus, or bike, he would get to the studio.
Yeah, dedication and doing the most that he's got. A lot of times I think artists will just like, because they have the crew, they got the cool crew, they got the this open for so and so, and then and then maybe they blow something like really nice, like some good herbage, I'm feeling really good, and then you listen to their music and they thought it's all hype because they're all pumping themselves up.
We were always the
underdog.
Outcast crew, even the ones that weren't maybe the freshest or this and that, didn't have the equipment. We didn't have the bells and whistles. My whips always had buckets. I had one dope whip back in the day. Other than that, something always. No,
you had that one. You had that one dope ride, and then you got into an accident. Remember, you were driving around with the bumpers all jacked up and everything.
Bumper, threw that in the ditch. Ripped off that bumper, drag it everywhere, threw it in the ditch. Had the Explorer, my door jammed up, so I had to get out the passenger side. I was getting out the passenger so much that the middle console broke off. Threw that out the door in the parking lot. Don't need that. So I'm mobbing. I'm going to pick up girls and dates, bro. Literally, there's this one chick. It was like Jessica or some shit, and Dog. So check this out. I pull up, and everything's cool, right? Because I pull up, and she's, I'm coming out. So my ass, I just reach over and open the door, for her, push up, boom. I'm riding. This one, like, this is gonna be the test. Pull into the parking lot, stop. You go ahead first. Go ahead first. I'll be out in a minute. Okay, just lock my shit. All right. You see me hopping out the same side. What are you doing? Oh yeah, my door jammed on that side, sweetie. I'm gonna get it fixed next week. Don't even trip.
Wait a minute. I remember that. It's funny you're talking about that right now. It's kind of like you're over here on your date and everything. You got your little shorty with you, making feeling real chivalrous. Okay, open the door for her, and she's like, "Oh, that's so gentlemanly of you." Oh no, I'm gonna get in first because my shit won't open, so I'm gonna go in first. I open the door so I can go in first, and then your ass follow me, and then please close the door.
Yeah.
Ghetto fabulous.
Ghetto fab.
Hey man. Oh man.
And then real quick, if you guys are struggling, if you know anybody that's struggling with drug addiction or even mental health or suicide, please call 1-800-662-HELP. That is 1-800-662-HELP or 1-800-662-4357. That is the National Drug Addiction Hotline. Please don't hesitate.
National Drug Addiction Hotline, y'all.
And remember, always drink responsibly, like I'm doing. Just sip and have a good time.
See, I don't understand, yo. Like, the way we just throw that plug, when you say that, and everything, what did you say? Drug Addiction Hotline, yo. I mean, that's so saucy, dude. Man, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Just
come on.
In the middle of a rant, broken door and all. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, everything. Go ahead.
Things like that story right there. I never given a fuck. When I say I don't give a fuck, it's like it's in those terms. I really don't care. Like I care about how the brand, how I'm perceived now with the podcast a little bit, but in the general day to day, I never really cared about what the kids thought in school. I didn't care about the girl who I don't want to sidetrack. I'm going to sidetrack. But I didn't care about hopping out on the passenger side. If you go look at me sideways, you're going to look at me sideways, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I got a whip. I'm still out here doing me. I don't give a fuck. It's like, I don't care. Oh, yeah, everything's good, but, his car's a little ragged. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here then. That's just...
that's it. That's a thick skin right there because I'm the same way too. It's like, like you don't have to let the whole world know how much money you got in your pocket. Ain't nobody asking.
No.
And if they ask, it's...
I was somewhere one time. I was going to sidetrack into this. I got two different thoughts. Never mind. Coming into my head. I was somewhere one time. And I think it was... Oh, shit. Oh, no. I was in a party with Mike Zemmel in Las Vegas. Shout out, man. Shout out to my brother, man. And he took me to this fancy, one of these mansion parties in Vegas and shit.
Right.
And this was during the time pre-kid and all, like between 2012 and 2014, I think. Mm-hmm. And everybody was in there, social, on their phone and whatnot. And I remember I was off in the corner, just doing my little shy shit, just because I was super out of place. And this was when the weed would really get me tripped out. So I'll smoke and I'm sitting there and I get the little insecure anxiety feeling, like I don't fit in. I still mingle and do my thing a little bit, but it's super pretentious, like motherfuckers, like just keeping up with the Joneses cats. And I'm just like, I hate that shit. But anyway, I'm sitting in the corner. Or posted up on a sofa or whatever, sipping. They had a bartender and everything up in there, and one of the girls comes up to me, "Hey, what's your name?" And we start talking a little bit. That's my boy. I'm here with Mike. Whoop. And she's like, she literally asked me, she's like, "How come you're not on your phone?" And I was like, and I really don't remember what I said, but I was just like, oh, or whatever it was. I didn't have social media back then, right? So I had really. This was 2012. This is not like TikTok today. I really didn't have no, MySpace. Maybe a little. This was just coming out of the MySpace, like early Facebook. So I didn't really have.
You were not up to par with the technology.
I wasn't. And I was like, oh, well, I got my phone right here. And she's like, are you on? And she was asking me all this stuff. Are you on this and this? And I said, no. And she's like, she literally like dead ass looked at me like,
Why?
like I turned her off
What
so
is the
bad.
matter with you?
Yeah, I turned her off so bad. She's like,
Mm.
she's like, how do you live?
You ain't got it.
She's like, how do you live? I'm like, what the fuck you mean how do I live? Like, you're not on anything. You're not on social. I was like,
I'm like, nah.
no, bitch. I mean, I got a couple things here and there or whatever it was, but that was one of the first times where I was like, oh shit, there's really people out here that actually care. There's actually women that if you don't have, he's not on Instagram. Like I can't look him up. Like, oh my God, like what does he do? And she was so taken back. And I'm over here like, well, we're having a great conversation. Just me and you right now. I mean, it's, but she initiated a conversation only to disrupt the conversation and leave the conversation because of me not having social media, which is an anti-conversational thing in the first place. It fucked me up. It threw me off. And I was just like, that's weird. And then even in that moment, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like I don't belong here. This is whack.
Can I share a similar story with me?
Yeah, please.
See, like, and I'm not, like,
freestyle. Then I'm gonna freestyle. I have a freestyle.
Okay, yeah. Do that. I go through the same thing too, and I'm not trying to like be all, I'm gonna put this, but predominantly on those, like I've been in those parties too, where predominantly like you have like the rich white people, and then on the Asian ones, of course, you have the rich Chinese people, but when you put like I don't know, maybe like blacks, Latinos, and Filipinos, we just not in that kind of mix, you know what I'm saying? And then I've been in those parties too, but what gets at the end of the party, I become the life of the party, because you know why? What saved me, bro, is I think my friendly behavior and the way I dance, man. Because when the way I dance, it's like, the fact of that, and I just want to get into this topic here. Here it is, you got this Asian guy, doesn't really fit the groove. He's not whitewashed or nothing. He kind of has a little bit of that, like a little bit of not roughness, but just a little bit of that street swag. And I'm not trying. And that's when I knew, but when I dance, the first ones that recognize me are the people of color, predominantly black people. Oh, okay. Homeboy can gig. All right. This and that. And next thing you know, the Latino. Oh, okay. And next thing you know, boom. And I'm saying this were my own people, Filipinos, Asians, because a lot of us were freaking like afraid. Oh, we're trendy. But your boy has never been like that. I give a flying fuck. I'm my own man. Yeah. And call me arrogant, call me narcissistic. I don't give a. It worked for me. You know what I mean? It worked to me at the end of the night, and I always hooked up or whatever. And I'm not saying this all the time, but that was my thing, man. That was my thing, Because come on, man. Let's be truthful here, okay? If you got 4 guys that goes to a club, you have a brother. You have a white dude, you have a Latino guy, and then you have an Asian guy. Okay? And the Asian guy could be another one. Maybe he's East Indian or something like that. And then you have someone that looks like me. Man, guaranteed. And this is just, maybe I'm wrong.
Yep.
Someone's going to want to holler to the brother because they're, because they bring that essence. The white dude's gonna, and then the white dude's gonna flash like I'm rich and this and that because I'm privileged, whatever. And then the Latino is gonna have that, that certain kind of swag too. But the Asian dude, what do we have? We have bad drivers, small dicks, small, short, whatever. That's why a lot of them are like, oh, But I never thought like that. I always thought of myself as a king. I'm the head motherfucker in charge in my mind, and it worked.
Well, I've seen a few, a few Asians. I can see you guys being, life of the party. Like you say, you don't have your looks, so you can't rely on stuff. So you gotta. But then brothers, on the other hand, too, they're usually loud, always outgoing, like just talking, like shooting the shit. So
Or like I'm sorry, the brothers. I'm sorry, man. Like say, let's just use an example. Someone like Andre, okay, like a solid, like 6'3", dark brother, looks like an athlete. Women looking at him like, oh my gosh, he's like, haha. They look at me like, man, park my car, bitch. Do my homework,
yeah.
So I had to come up with a niche, man. And my niche is this. You know what? I will outdance any motherfucker out here. I don't care who you are. Bring it. I'll outgroove you no matter what. And I did. And I'm just thankful I have that gift,
Hey, shout out to Andrew Harris and Miranda Wynn. Thank you guys for the follow.
Miranda Wynn.
And Luis Argaza. Shout out to you, brother.
Where you seeing all this? Because I'm not seeing this on the super chat.
We popping over here, man. This is
Podbean?
This is Facebook.
Facebook, we popping, huh?
Facebook page, man. I got picked
now
up.
You gotta play some beats so we could just
Then for also listen, man. We're over here trying to I'm doing some things, man. I'm investing heavily in this shit, and I did my first round of ads this month. So thank you to the new followers, the people that are seeing it. You might even be watching a YouTube video and see the Harris is Drinking come up on the right side of your recommended, because we over here doing the Google ads. I got a couple Facebook ads, and they've been working. The Larry Hankin has like 400, 500 views right now, and MCL is going up there too. So they work. They do work. So we man, start throwing some money in some advertising. So
that's 100% kudos to you, man.
Yeah, man. And also, look at this. Yeah, Francis Goss sent us a smiley face emoji, and I got another comment over here. I don't know what it is. Mateo, what is this? Mateo Rod just says, laugh my ass off, you stupid. Yes, sir.
Is she saying that to you or me or to both of us?
I don't know. It's probably a guy, Mateo. So, yeah. Just a random comment. Man, so thank you guys for the traction. And that's what we're talking about. We're not here above anybody. We're with the people. This is a podcast for the people. A pub is for the people. We're like a pub that I'm going to get another sign that says we refuse to we reserve the right to refuse service, but we hardly ever do. We never kick anybody out of this bar. We got some big tough motherfuckers over there that will fucking, check your ass. But dude, we don't kick nobody out of Harris's pub like that.
However, if you come into our show, please respect and add a little flavor to your shit. Because, it's not easy trying to come up with a question when you're talking to someone with no personality or look at, talk to us.
Yeah. And then just wipe your lip right there. Like you got a little crumb.
Sorry. Thank you, brother.
Hey, you're welcome. But yeah. Come with that flair, that edge, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, because you know what? Because we don't want to waste your time, and you certainly don't want to waste our time out of respect. So when you come to the show, man, you know what? Yeah, we may not be so much popular, but we will. I guarantee we will. Because the way we're going right now, it's not like we're going to pop right away, big balloon, and then crash. No, we're going to be on a steady roll, snowballing, scaling, compounding. You know, it's a snowball effect, man. That's what we're trying to do. Slow but heavy on the flow. All right, man. You said you're gonna do something, man. What did you say?
I'd say nothing, man. I'm just chilling. We just,
Nah, man. Now you lying, dude. Now you said something. Now you held that promise. Now you gotta like just, you have to proclaim it, bruh.
Yeah, we gotta get the beat. We gotta get the beat over here, Yeah, I haven't really. I've been straying away from the freestyles just a little bit. Not because of anything. It's just the freestyle. I like to, because the freestyle is really meaningless. The true art is writing, and I don't write like I should every day. But the freestyle is something to play around with, and I have to get some more freestyle clips because the freestyle clips are some of the most viewed on Facebook. So
yeah, because they're sizing you up. Can this brother really flow?
I rock with the best. I just you seen the one I did of me and Jonah, therapeutic, a couple months back. And I was listening to that. I posted that on Facebook. I was like, damn, that was good, man. That was pretty good. Where is this brother? Have you talked to Jonah recently?
Yes, I have. Actually, I was talking to him the other day, but call me about 20 minutes, and it's like I've been busy, but he's excited to, he watches our show, he says,
shout out Jonah, man. What the fuck?
Zonezilla. I'm sorry, man. To me, you're Zonezilla. You're Zilla all the way, brother.
Zilla, man.
You're Zilla, man.
I might have to resort back to the NV. You'll be like, oh, this guy changed his name again. Yeah, I might, man.
No, I'm sorry, man. I mean, Harris is good for this show, which is good.
Am I the Harry too scary in your eyes now?
Kind of like 50 is now being called Curtis. Kind of like Puffy's being Sean. Okay, I get it. You're Harris. That's your real name, but you're NV to me. Nevada way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, NV, but I might have to revert back to that. On a more, on a more professional level. No, but I want to be like, Harris is going to be the PKA, professionally known as, and then Harry Too Scary will be the, also known as, my more like the performer name. Harris is my professional, board meeting. I know. All right, Ray, we got to go talk to these fucking execs at Spotify today. Harris, how you doing, Harris? I'm good, sir. Then
they want to invest in us.
Later that night, when I'm chilling with the rappers, Harry, I turn into.
Hey, you know what? I am so comfortable with Brother Ray G.
Yeah.
I really, Ray G, my nickname with my family, all my really, really, really close friends and relatives call me Reggie. So Ray G, Raymond Gregory, Reggie, that's my thing. So Brother Ray G, I didn't really dawn on me until I thought about it. Like, man, I need a stage name, Brother Ray G. Uh-oh. Is this the one? Did you pick the right one? Oh, man, you just cut off, man. I was getting the groove with that one, man. Damn.
That was no good. That one.
Oh, okay, fine. If it's no good, then what's good?
Oh, no.
Man, you know what? Right now, man, shout out to you, Platinum, Jessica, Janice Carter, man. Come on. I see you on IG. I know you've been promoting, man. I'm back in Reno now. Vada's gonna be back in Reno now. We're gonna do some shit over here, and those people out there that's not believing in us, man, keep not believing in us. Please don't believe in us. Please don't. Please keep hating on us. Please do not believe us. Please call us busters. Call her, bluff. Please do. Because she'll see.
Call her bluff.
Hustle up.
Oh no. Can I do it? Can I come through on a Thursday night? Once again, you know who it be. Harry Too Scary with the brother Ray G. Is you feeling me? Shout out to the Jeunesse. Here we go once again. Moving through, you know, with so much finesse. Up in the place to be. We throwing body shots and jabs. We steal some of the sickest on the mic. Representing everything we do. Our tongue flipping like a dyke. I might write on my bike. When I go for a hike, I do shrooms. I like to boom off in the nature. Once again, I love the vapors of that weed. Shout out to Tommy Chong smoking, yes indeed. This year it's finna be cracking, and there ain't no relapsing. It'll be year 2. Man, I'm done with that, dude. Get out my face if you low vibration. Get out my face if you low vibration. Only have time to be pacing, no more waiting. Come on the podcast, we get to debating. Talk a couple subjects. And then we like, fuck it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Just a little warm up,
All right. You're right. You're getting the vibe. Yeah, see? This is what we do, though. When you come over here in the studio, oh, man, I'm lining up for you, bro. I'm lining up for you. I'm going to connect, man. Jeff Gordon.
Tom Gordon.
No, Tom. Damn, Jeff Gordon. Yeah. Flash Gordon. Tom Gordon.
Looking for
Shut up, YouTube ad. Thank you. I haven't had no copyright claims in a minute. I'm good. I don't want to get the channel.
Good, man. Right on.
We've been playing by the rules. I have no desire to write new raps though. Like I really don't. I know probably when I get back there and I'm linking up with rappers, I'm trying to hook up with Cheeto Boy before I dip.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I need that juice. I need that to feed off somebody else. For me to really get in the writing zone. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? All right, it says no copyright. I'm gonna have to put the disclaimer up in the description. It says no copyright. Hold on, let me get that copyright disclaimer. Oh, I know what I want to do. Oh, I'm gonna get it.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, man. You know what? This is the reason why I can't wait for you to come here, brother. Because this is what my brother, our brother Don Beanie Bean, Don Bronworth, the infamous. We have Friday breakfast, man. I can't wait to come when you come over here and we have breakfasts.
Oh yeah. Nah, breakfast, the walks, and the
breakfasts, bro.
Just the morning meetings are. I'm gonna paste this copyright disclaimer. YouTube, just so you know, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, freestyling, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use. Tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Facts.
I'll place that towards the end. Okay, give me a subject. Like, I'm gonna try to freestyle about us waking up, having some breakfast, plotting some business deals. What do you think?
Yes. Well, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a food for thought. Okay, so this is the plan. I'm gonna be out there where I'm gonna use, because we can do it now. We have all the equipment, we have the gear, we have the resources that we need, and we understand how the online game works. You definitely understand how it works, the whole posting and everything. And I want to give Reno a new face that's gonna make it. This place is gonna be like the funkiest, fucking baddest place in the state, man. Put it on the map. That's a big, big goal, but I know we can do it. I know we can do it. That's a big goal, but you know what? What is a goal if it ain't big and it's almost impossible to do it, right? Why even have a goal if you can't? You know, I know it's impossible. That's what I love. That's what wakes me up in the morning, people. That is what wakes me up in the morning. That is what makes me up. That's what makes Ray G. Because I don't think anything is impossible. I don't think anything is impossible if you have a crew that believes the same vision. And I see that.
Slow, a little slow.
Oh man, come on! I was just getting every single time, man. I'm about to nut, and you. It's like I'm about to nut, and then you start mentioning your mother, my mother-in-law. I don't want to think about that. That's a turn off. Now you know I limp out, dude. Come on. Stop that.
I need a beat like this. You wanna bust? Shoot it out your fucking dick. Hype up, it's Thursday night. Once again, Harry too scary, never full of fright. I might just do some shit I don't like. Repent later in the morning. I don't know what I'm doing, fucking yawning, storming. On the way to work, window down, fucking blowing. Got my drawers fucking dirty. 2 days sitting on the couch, blowing hurdy. I don't do that anymore, but I really want to. Sometimes I can fall back and I haunt you. Once again, drinking the Sauvignon Blanc with a chick named Blanc. I don't even know I'm on top. I can go to bottom, switch and rap a lot. Hype it up. I don't even know how to back it up. Cause I stand my ground. I don't
fuck it up.
Back around. It's going down, cause you love these funky sounds. Freestyle flowing, freestyle vicious. Up in the party, I stay addicted. Drinking the Kool-Aid, I'm always spiking it. Once again, I got these verses, writing it, reciting it. Coming off the dome, explore, temple stays blown. Heresy drinking again, pubcast. Year 1, year 2, will we last? I don't know, but I think we will. Networking with some other cats that will come through on top of the hill. About they game, about they same, about they not act strange. Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 0 for 2.
Hey man, I'm over here blasting it to my to my peoples. You know.
Hey man, year 1, we never got a cipher, bro. I want to get these fucking artists on here. Like, where to rap, you know.
Serious, man. Seriously.
We gotta make that happen.
Make it happen, man. Make it happen.
I'm reaching out to everybody.
Yup. Me too.
We gotta get a Thursday night cipher going. We had a mini one time. I think it was Wise, Daigo. Somebody. Shout out to everybody, man. But I'm gonna reach out to the boys and we need to get a cipher going.
Man, I think I'm gonna call Zilla.
Get Zilla on the line.
I will get him on, yeah.
Get Zilla on the line. The shit's gonna be lit. Cause I'm just right here feeling fine. Dropping the mic, I'm robbing the mic. Like a fucking cradle in the night. Nah, never that me be fancy. I stay grimy, dancing in my pantsy. Doing a little dippy, doing a smoking like hippie. Cause I'm feeling shitty, never that. I'm feeling just fine. Get Zonezilla on the line. 775. I'm coming back home, but not tonight. It will be very soon. It's midnight and we stay going on down. TNR. Keep on going down and we stay going down. No, TNR. Get Zonezilla on the line. TNR, man, I'm feeling fine. Let me get the second verse. Go peep the clip. I posted on Instagram. Don't trip. Zonezilla, where you fucking at? Zonezilla, where you fucking at? James, where you fucking at? James, where you fucking at? Black Dove, where you fucking at? Where you fucking at?
The text now subscriber you were trying to reach is not available.
Oh damn! The brother probably did not pay his phone again. Oh wait. Damn! Wait a minute. Maybe I'm dialing the wrong number.
If he didn't pay his phone bill, I'ma have to make a fucking diss and get him killed. Yeah, I can't stand shit no more. I always gave his ass fucking rides, and I'm not done with that shit. Cause I know too much about you, man. I'll make a diss track. God damn it. I remember when you asked for cigarettes.
Get a job. I'll get a job. Say at your job.
Pay your phone bill. We trying to call you.
02295.
Hold on, I'm leaving him a message right. Oh damn, Jonah! The mailbox is full, dude.
Harry's drinking again.
Man, I'm gonna send him the link, bro. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna have to send. Oh, damn it.
Jonah, man, why you do this, man? Year 2 and still just hasn't figured it out. I don't mind you watching and supporting, but brother, we trying to get your music on here and get your voice heard, dog.
Seriously, dog, really, man, really. That's what we're trying to do, dude. Come on, man, come on.
To all the homeboys, to all the homeboys,
to all the homies. Damn. Sure.
You know what?
Early payday, fee.
We're gonna I'm gonna play see things. What is it? Billy D, man. He has a beat channel. What is it? Hold on. All things Billy D. He gave me permission to play some beats and see if there's anything we can bust to. Go subscribe to All Things Philly D on YouTube. Cocksuckers. Martial arts. It's gonna drop.
Better drop. Ooh, okay. Wait, are these all of Philly D's beats?
Yes. These are Philly D's beats. He was episode 048, I think. 47, 48. Not so many episodes.
I love it. We have an archive.
Here we go. Once again, here we go. Well, they're not really rapping beats. The more, I guess, instrumentally great fucking background music though.
Yeah.
But I can go and switch it up with any beat. Give me a melody, I'll make you move your feet. I'm still busting for free. Ain't nothing stopping me because I got the music off in my head and I got the rhythm in my body. I'll be moving when I'm dead. And Ray here, he knows how to pop and lock and drop and straight. Stay away from the queers from the rear. You don't know how to steer. We be sitting here and drink it ever clear. Not really, cause the shit is like 190 proof. It'll burn a hole through your kidney if you let it, dude. But we still getting back up on the track and stating facts and trying to put Nevada and Utah on the map. 2023, we gonna come and see and
wiki.
You missing, you tripping. I hit a tech on this shit a little bit because he could do that like ding ding and this and double G. What else we got?
Uh-oh.
Remember that? Baby.
Baby. What's
That was
your
a great
number?
That was a great clip. I'm still gonna make a clip. So I have this clip I want to do. It's the Ray clip, and it's gonna be like 20 minutes of fucking Ray, just pure Rayness all over the board.
Damn.
See that? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like every little, just a Ray clip. But then I want to do a laughing clip and literally just like 10 minutes of us fucking laughing. The guests, anybody who ever laughed on the show, I just want 10 minutes of laughter. Like
man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
I think that'd be fine.
I think so, man. It's like, man, watch, it's gonna be banned in the whole United States and Europe.
Harry's drinking again.
You're like, oh, these guys are having too much fun on the microphone. They're laughing.
These guys, we
coming
must
up with
ban
ideas.
them.
They're encouraging people to come together and we gotta throw them in the tape box, in the Kevin Samuels box.
Uh-oh.
And that box is 6 feet under. I don't know.
I know, right? I know, right? Two unknown podcast hosts, some show named Harris is Drinking Again.
Right?
These guys are talking about nothing, but they're talking about something. You know, a light-skinned brother
news.
and this Asian guy who's so damn proud to say he's Filipino, and this brother who smoked out with Tommy Chong. Who the hell does he think he is?
And I'm saying right now, I do not drive drunk. So if my death is labeled a drunk driving death,
that's not good.
They cut the brakes, or it was an electric car to where they took control of the computer and they revved it up like they did old boy from Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Paul
What's his name? Whatever his name is.
Paul Walker.
Steve
Yeah.
Something. Paul
They
Walker.
said that's what happened to him. There's also a journalist, something a few years ago, somewhere LA or whatever. He was uncovering some stuff, and they said I think it was like Mulholland Drive or something. They said out of nowhere his car like just sped up, accelerated, and he had no control over his braking system. Journalist.
So my question is it because they didn't want him to be in the Fast and the Furious?
Oh, I mean, it's probably deeper than that, but who knows?
Basically,
journalist. Fuck the actor. I mean, who knows? It could have been, but the journalist, bro. There's that's working on uncovering a story about corruption or something like that, and he comes up dead. But
Right.
see, Paul Walker, the narrative, Fast and the Furious, he died in a car accident from going too fast. Harris is drinking again. Obviously, my death is going to be alcohol and drug related. He talked about his crystal meth and cocaine use on the show all the time. And
He overused eating shrooms, folks. Eating shrooms on the show. Come on now. Shrooms.
that's what they would try to do. You know, everybody has a narrative. So mine definitely would be the drug, alcohol, and then the mental health. Like,
What's gonna be Brother Ray G's cause of death? That brother got hit with the Bible upside the head. Oh yeah, he was walking one day and somewhere around on, he was on South Virginia, and they
honestly, yeah, like I think yours
God
might
conked
be
in the head with a Bible.
like yours would be some mysterious, like you were hit by a car or a plane crash. Like you were flying, you took a charter. It'll be something stupid like. You chose instead of driving to Carson City, you chose to fucking fly like a fucking fancy, like I'm like, bro, Ray never flies to Carson City. That don't even sound right. Who the fuck made Ray get on that flight? Who told me to get on that flight? Like, was he pressured to get on that flight? I know, Brother Ray. He would drive to Carson. We never fly to fucking Carson, but on this day he chose to fly to Carson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be something.
What about Brother Ray died? We don't know. Motherfucker just disappeared in thin air.
Yeah, like that. Who was that? The one that President Xi, Mao or something, the Chinese billionaire that just went vanishing in China. Mao.
Man, there's a lot of them doing that over there, man. Because I don't trust that fucking country.
No, but this was a billionaire that fucking went missing for like 6 or 9.
Oh, you mean what's his name? Something Ma.
Jack Mock.
Jack Ma.
Jack Ma.
Jack Ma.
You
I
went
think he
missing
just
that
went,
night.
fuck it.
Or they,
I think they got him. I think they just basically got it. I think China got that dude's balls on the clamp. And they basically said, dude, you better shut up.
Yeah. Or something bad's going to happen, threaten your family, this and that.
Yeah, man. And they'll kill you, because they just don't know how good we have it in the U.S., dude. They just don't know. People just don't know. And the reason I'm saying this is because I got friends from South Korea, and South Korea is not like North Korea, but still, they just don't know, man. If you live in a country where the government is the strongest, God bless you, man.
God bless you.
Yeah, that's why we have to hang on to whatever freedom we have left. Yeah, we have to hang on to whatever freedom we have left, people. Have faith. Believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Paul Walker, supposedly.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that's Paul Walker, right? Driving off the car and that dude crashing shit? They caught him. Maybe his phone recorded him. What?
I don't know, man.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Such as mysteries of life.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, the crazy thing is like, I can sit here and talk all this hot shit, right? It'd be interesting to be in that situation, to be approached by somebody like real shit, be like, hey, I heard what you said in your podcast, this and that, and you guys think it's a game, but then you get a knock on the door from the feds or something, and they're really like, hey,
what if they tell you, kind of like what did to I think they did that to Carlson Tucker? It says, you better watch your back. We're watching you. You better watch your back. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I have a couple different things in my head of what I would do and what I would say. Because if it already got to that level, so right then and there, I already know that they do that. And I'm so far on the so-called, I'm not even going to say it, the C stuff, the seed theory, and so it would just prove to me that much more. I'll be like, wow.
Yeah, and then once it's proven and you know it's real, then what?
Dude, then you have a choice to make. At that point, it would be like, okay,
Should I expose it?
you can listen to them, but it's been uncovered. Like, what minuscule thing you thought that you said on the Harrison Drinker stupid little Thursday night show, it's real. So then at that point, I would just be like, okay, I could double down. At what, at what expense, right? Or change up the narrative, But I
Completely
honestly,
be different, like, oh yeah, I was like,
bro, imagine I come back
see
on.
theory, but now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, next week I'll come back on the show like completely different. Or what if they, I would ask them. I would really ask them. I'm like, look, since you guys are here, and you're already, I'm basically already halfway dead. Like, if you're already at my door pissed, then this is basically the verbal warning. So I'm fucked if I fuck up again. I'd be like, look, fellas, what can we work out?
I think you're gonna be like the following week. You'll be wearing a suit, a bow tie, a horn rim glasses. Like, listen, my brother, what I was trying to tell you was, according to this repercussion, the rhetoric that I was trying to convey.
I apologize.
I apologize deeply, my deepest soul. What was I thinking, my brothers and sisters? What was I? And then you'll have horn rim glasses like this, and you and I be like on the intellectual side. You know what? If we get to that, and they want to get intellectual, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I don't know, man. I'm just talking tough. We ain't nobody. But, when we are there and somebody tells you, hey, bro, just want to let you know.
I think
watch your back.
The crazy thing is, you don't really got to be nobody major in today's times to be a motherfucker like that.
I mean, because think about it, right? The number of subscribers that we have, though it may not be a lot in numbers, there are people that is there every single time we put something on, and they know when that is, and they can go on to that subscription anytime they want to. Doesn't mean they're gonna be listening to every show. We're gonna have very few people doing that. In fact, I don't even know if people do that. I don't know if we even have anyone that or I know that's constantly every week. Man, I'm dialed in you guys. I'm watching you guys every week. I don't think we have anyone like that.
I mean, outside of I got friends and close family, people that tune in, every week, and but outside of like people that we don't know, those true.
Or maybe there was maybe with us, there's some people in other kind of foreign country, and they're maybe getting ready to come to the U.S. and they're trying to like, what? I just want to know, how they vibe in the U.S. and because we're international, we're going, these two guys, they're different. They have a sense of whatever.
The analytics are showing. What is it? Last time I looked, I gotta recheck them because it's been a couple months. But India and the UK are the biggest countries that watch or listen outside of the US, right? And I think Spain actually was coming in number 4 or some shit. India, UK, Spain.
And what does India have? The second most populous people. And I truly believe that, because China had lied about their numbers for so long that they're off by, like they said, about over 100 million people. And then with all the other lies that they have put out there, but India has been pretty much, pretty much on point. And then the thing about China is that their birth rate is really low. Like no one's having any kids in China because they're so because someone got all their balls so wrapped up tight and so so whatever stress over there. But India, though it's politically corrupt and the country is corrupt generally, yeah. But you know what? It's the mentality of the people, and also it's what they eat, man. People from India, man, they're mostly vegetarian. They're intelligent people and everything. A lot of billionaires, so they could be the next. So they could be the next.
Sound like an Indian beat.
Hey, but by the way, man, I love East Indian food. I love East Indian food, man. Roti, chicken masala, chicken tandoori, curry. Give me some of that Indian food. And the women are fine. They are so
Hurry up and buy.
thick.
Hurry up and buy.
Beautiful.
Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and
Love
buy.
their features.
Hurry up and
East
buy.
Indian women. And they like
What you say
they
about
have-
my mama? You say about my mama? You say about my mama? You say about my. Hurry
What
up
you
and
say
buy.
about my
Hurry up
mama?
and buy.
What you
Hurry
say
up.
about my mama?
Hop up.
Man, I be in the store. The motherfuckers looking at me like a straight whore. Bitch, I'm here to support your damn business. Ain't no black businesses in this neighborhood, so fuck you. Hurry up and buy. Leave my backpack at the store like I'm gonna rob you dry. Fuck that. I'm taking this shit in. I'm here to get some 40s, some blunts, and be on my way. Oh yeah, you got some gin? Give me that half pint up there. Thank you.
Some swishes.
On the lotto. Oh yeah, that's my motto. No, that's Bravo. And then I'm out the store in my Tahoe. Yeah, I'm looking suspect, looking suspicious. Hair braided, rims looking delicious. And I'm riding dirty. Black man in America, man, feeling unworthy. They
The
trying
new
to
Barry Gordy. The new Barry Gordy.
the new Barry Good. They're trying to get you. Yeah. The new Barry Good.
Baby. What's your number, baby? Oh, damn. Oh,
Hey.
man. You know what? Actually, okay, let's go back here, right? Like, okay, so how was your day to day, man? Like, how was your day to day? I mean, was it? Because I had a good day to day, man. Busy, crazy, hectic, but very
My day-
satisfying.
My day was good. My days are always good. Like I never have bad days,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
for me,
What is the definition of a bad day, anyways? Though,
I don't know. I mean,
it's like, I had a bad day. Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
okay, like say like one day when I was coming home,
Yeah.
a box fell off. I was behind a truck carrying boxes, and a box fell off. And I tried to dodge it, but I couldn't dodge it in time. Fucked up my whole bumper and my front tire.
Okay.
Got a nice car, And I was like, damn. But even in the moment, I'm like, fuck. I pull over. I just handle this shit. I don't let it affect me, right? But some people, and the dude actually pulled over, came back around like a stand-up dude, gave me his insurance, and it was fixed within a month. But
See?
a lot of people would really let that linger. Like they would consider that a bad day. And I think I told you about it. Man, I was driving and this, but it's not a big even if he didn't give me his insurance card, bro, I really wouldn't. I would rip the fucking bumper off again and throw the bitch away. Like, is my car fine? Yeah.
It's
It
running.
messed up the bearing a little humming noise in the thing in the front right tire.
Right.
I could drive it, So I don't really let stuff like that. Even when people at work ask me, "How's your day going?" I fucking hate that question. It's like, it's good, but sometimes I'll get into this thing where I say, "Hey, dude, every day's like a good day. Like I'm always even kill at the minimum."
Now, what about there's some people that, like, say for instance, I'm just going to use cooking as an example. Like, there's some people that they're going to cook something, right? But they have to have everything that the recipe asks for. I mean, I get it. But what if you just don't have that? Freaking make it up. Ad lib. I believe in that. Adjust. Ad lib. Don't let it like, oh my gosh, we don't have tomatoes. We can't make spaghetti. Oh man, the day is ruined. Oh, there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that.
Yeah. And see, a lot of people aren't big on improvisation. I love improvisation.
I love improvising, man, because I think a lot of gems, gold nuggets get discovered from like making shit up.
Yeah. And for me, like, I uploaded a video, right? Like, so as long as I'm doing something that I love and enjoy, because I need to be more physically active. I try to keep that in there, but I need to really get on a good regimen again.
And you will. You know what? You will. And the reason why I say that is because, and don't force it. And I say this because right now you're in your editing, learning mode and doing that kind of stuff with all the other stuff. In time, everything is going to like pan out and everything is going to be copacetic and everything is going to flow real well according to your plan.
Yeah.
And you'll have that time. Like I have, like I look at my time and everything. Now I have my Sundays, Wednesdays. Now I'm going to be my Fridays where I'll be walking 5 to 6 miles.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah. That's cool. Like, as long as I get a good balance in,
Yeah.
I can still have a good day. But some days, a so-called bad day for me would be like, damn, I could have edited. I didn't get enough done. But that's a personal thing. I'm not competing against nobody or nothing.
Yeah.
I have this timeline in my head that just tells me today's the day I'm going to drop a video.
Yep.
I know that this clips this one. I'm going to drop this one. As long as I go by that and I live up to it, I feel like it's a successful day.
Yeah. Yeah. No, seriously. You're absolutely 100% correct on that.
And then
absolutely.
The back end stuff, being a father and just, okay, got my son to school, picked him up. He's, basketball practice. Okay, check. Boom. Shower, brush your teeth, sleep safe. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
let's talk about that for a little bit. Like there's some people that just for some reason they just ain't straight with their time. Like their time. Like but then if someone does it to them, they hate it. But time discipline, dude. Time discipline. I mean, that's
okay. You're right. Okay. So yeah, real quickly, in my head, how I operate, we said it before, I'm a minutes guy. But I know I have to be at work on time in the morning. I'm talking about, and I'm always a couple minutes, they give us a few minutes because of where I work. But to be there by the time I'm supposed to be there, I know literally I have to be on the freeway by 6:13. Okay, like if I'm not at this one light right before the freeway by 6:13, I automatically know I'm gonna be late. Like there's nothing I can do.
Right.
I can go 90 miles an hour. I'm gonna be cutting it.
Right.
And so I usually 6:03 or 5:53. Boom.
Right.
I'm out the door. I wake up. My first alarm goes off at like 4:17, and then I got an alarm for like 4:30, 4:46, 5:01. Like I do shit in numbers like that. To literally.
Damn, the brother got it like that. Not 4:15. The brother said I got it on 4:17.
Oh, bro, like I do
just
shit
like that.
82
minutes. That is straight crazy though. But I mean, I respect it a lot though.
Yeah.
Because that is super anal, but super exact.
But if I know, because I can blow past the first 2 or even 3. But as long as I get up at that 5:03 or that 5:01, sometimes I'll switch them around. Like right now, literally, I think what were they set on for last week? Sometimes the numbers change based on feeling, and I was born at 6:47 in the morning. So this one, 4:44, 5:01, 5:05, 5:13, 5:23, 5:31. So, and I'll probably maybe even switch them around for the morning time. But let's say if I want to get up at 4:44, I know I got enough time to not only I always shit and stuff, but I mean, like if I wake up at 4:44, I got time, brother. Like I could damn near make myself breakfast. It's a very smooth transition. Now,
Right.
if I choose that, and I sleep, I could sleep to the first two alarms until 5:10. So I know, oh fuck, okay, 5:10. All right, I got one more before I got to get myself up. But sometimes that 10-minute snooze, I just know in the morning what I need. So there's some mornings I will get the fuck up at 4:44. Nope, today's the day, bitch. Like I'm up. And then there's other days where it's like, nah, bro, you're taking this all the way till 5:31 today. Because I just felt like I need that, but I'll still be on the freeway by the 6:13 to
So
get there.
that's your time mark.
Yep.
6:13. No matter how everything gets mixed up, 6:13 you're on that spot. I respect that. I respect that because you know what? Because I don't know, for people out there, if you always have that, I'm late because I was busy and you always have an excuse, whether they're legitimate, all excuses, yeah, they're legit. I was busy, I was doing this, I got this and that. After a while, you ask yourself, like, how often will I make this excuse for myself? And do I really have an excuse, or have I just basically put that into my persona to where it's like I'm late because I was too busy? That's fine, but a lot of times, like what you're saying, a lot of times our habits, say habit of being late, habit of making excuses, habit of they did that to me or whatever, those are all toxic habits. Those are all gonna actually linger on later on. It's gonna catch up to you. You know what I mean? So your process of like waking up at 4:17, whatever, not 4:15, but 4:17, and you're in that particular spot on the freeway at 6:13. You know what? That's good practice, bro. And I think more, and that's why I think everything you do is productive, is because of the way you process and the way you operate your shit.
And there's a feeling like, let's say tonight, 2.5 hour show, whatever, however we're feeling it, 3 hours, 4. But if it's a long show, I'll be like, okay, I'm waking up at 5:31. Fuck it. I go to bed by 1, or if I fall asleep by 1:30, show's over at midnight, the latest.
Right.
I wind down. Hopefully, I'm in bed by 1:30. I could literally get 4 hours of fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's cool. It's rough, but it's like, all right, I got 4. Now, if it's earlier, like 11 or whatever it is, I just know I can get up. Okay, 4:17. Like, it just keeps me going, man.
And I think if you all, like, going back to what I was saying, like, like what you do, like 4:15 and whatnot, but you have set and limitations and ceilings in them, because your day's not gonna be always the same. But I like the fact that, like, 5:31 today, I only got 4 hours sleep. Okay. But another day is, you'll be able to catch up. But if you're like constantly like, oh, I have to.
Yeah. And
unproductive.
The 5:31, bro, that's me sacrifice. That's like, I gotta literally just kind of get up. Cause see, even if I shower the night, like I showered this evening before the show. And then some nights I'll get off the show. I'll just do a little rinse off, but sometimes I like to shower at night, and then I still have to shower in the morning.
Me too.
To get to just
because it's part of my regimen.
It's just I have to, right? I could
Me too.
be clean as shit, but if I wake up at the 5:31, there ain't no time, because I mean I could do a 6-minute quickie, but
Yeah.
the way I shower is so precise that
Yes.
I gotta spend at least X amount of time
Yeah.
before I get ready. So if I wake up at 5:31, I know, okay, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this, but I still got time to get to work. So I had to sacrifice some things in there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you my shower regimen to a T. Okay, first of all, I shower, right? Okay, hot shower and everything. Okay, first of all, I rub because I have sensitive skin. I rub. I put shea butter on my skin from Africa. I don't buy that freaking imitation shit. My boy from Ghana, shout out to you, Dave Corte, gives me shea butter from Ghana. I rub that stuff in the morning, and then I shampoo, and then I rub and I don't use lotion because my skin's too sensitive. I use Vaseline, and I have that. But another thing I do too in the morning every single time is that while I'm showering, I'm already like stretching constantly. That's why at 55 years old, I can still do the splits. I can still run. I can still do this. Not that I'm trying to brag, but the thing is, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. And what you're saying, your morning ritual and how you shower, same thing, man. Same thing here. I got a routine every day, and you do that routine. Yeah, same here. And you know what? Then my life is not too sporadic, and like that whole clip of like discipline is freedom. It is freedom.
That was a fire clip, dude. That was a fucking.
It is freedom, bro. Because it's like, oh, I'm not stressed out. Most Americans don't even understand what stress is. You know what? Stress. You might disagree with me, people out there, but even having a very limited taste palate, where you're like, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. That's a certain stress, man. Open up, experience it, and maybe you may not like it right now, but if that's why I tell people, you know what? If you understand what you're eating, rather than going by the texture and the taste, fuck all that. Most bad stuff has good texture and tastes good. Most bad stuff. Most good stuff in the beginning may not have good texture. It may not have the best taste. But you can program your mind into understanding. And that's why for me, before I even criticize any food, that I have somebody here like, ooh, what's the smell? Ooh, well, you don't like this. You don't like the smell of garlic and onions. And the reason why, because your all your food is bland. You cook like shit. I'm Asian, dude. I like a variety on my shit. I like ginger on my shit. I like soy sauce. I like fish sauce on my stuff. I like hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce. I like stuff or certain kind of seasonings I like on my shit.
Gotta have it.
But I don't like that. And you know what? And I eat and I look at their cooking. I'm going, not that it's just not appealing to me, dude. It just doesn't even look healthy.
Okay, let's rant on this for a minute because I work in that industry. So along with the drinks, I gotta serve this food, man. And I'm a judgmental motherfucker. I'm sorry, man. If you're a man, and I get it, these big burly men, mostly the fairer than me cut, not this side of the arm, but this side of the arm, my other half. Bro, I can't stand these motherfuckers like come in like order even a cheeseburger. That's like, no lettuce, no tomato.
I know, right? God, that's disgusting. Just cheese and meat.
Can I just get the burger?
Buns.
Just meat, cheese. And I'm like, bro, yeah, sir. Or not even that. Like we have some dishes where, like we have a nice ahi tuna dish, right? It comes over. You would love this motherfucker, right? Sliced seared tuna slice, right?
Oh, I love it.
A little bit on the side, and it comes on a bed of this nice. It's a cabbage mix with some
garnish,
with some. It's a full like a mini salad, but it has a cabbage mix, some kale, some ginger soy sauce over it, a couple like diced tomatoes on the side, some ginger and some wasabi. Right? People pay $21 for this fucking plate and only eat the tuna. And every
Oh my God.
time, bro, I take back a whole plate of the good shit, the real good shit. I eat that at work, bro. I'm sitting there, I lick the motherfucker. I want everything.
You know what, bro? Can we just go in that topic a little bit, man? When you just eat just the tuna because that's the only thing that tastes good to you, you know what happens, man? You lose the essence. That means that's why you ain't got no rhythm. That's why you ain't got no rhythm. That's how you're not in the flow of life. Because you're missing all the other musical note that goes along with it.
Yeah.
You're missing all the other, it's like you're only painting in one color. Even though there's a whole array of rainbow colors out there, again, you're missing it. You're missing the whole artistic essence of, especially dish. Another thing that gets on my nerve, I can't stand when people just eat to eat. I'm sorry, okay, prayer and all that stuff. Some people, you know what? Fuck that. You know what? I'm praying. Why? Because I'm eating today. You know how it is to where I've been in the place in my life where it's like I don't know what I'm gonna eat today.
Yeah. I like that scene in the Get Him to the Greek. It was like, are you eating because you're bored? Are you eating because you're bored? It's like most people eat because we're bored, for sure.
That's that. You know what? Actually, you know what? When you eat that way, when you just eat to eat and you take it for granted, you know what? That's why you get sick. That's why you get sick. Because that's what I want to teach most Americans, because we got it so backwards, When you eat, just like when you prepare yourself in the morning, man, specialize that shit. Like when you eat, I'm just going to go cook a burger, or I'm just going to go grab something to eat from the fastest whatever. No, man, you're missing the whole point. That's the reason why you're not beautifying yourself.
Well, okay, remember when we watched that video, and I think we were on Beeline Show where the father that brings McDonald's and the mom. My whole thing with when people say, oh, well, maybe he didn't have a lot of money and that's all they can afford. It's like, motherfucker, you live if you can look. I do Subway, Del Taco occasionally, this and that, right? But I know. Yeah, I had a McDonald's, bro, over COVID. That was like the last time I had a McDonald's lunch or whatever. I fall victim to the breakfast burrito here and there. Ain't gonna lie, for $1, I go in there and get my little breakfast burrito and a large cup of coffee for $2, whatever. But look, if you got enough money to take especially families, if you got 2 or more kids and you can afford to eat at McDonald's, you lazy fat fucking cunt bitch, you can go to the goddamn grocery store, buy a pound of chicken breast, you can still buy a dozen eggs for the price of a fucking Happy Meal. I don't want to hear nothing about, I don't have enough money, I gotta take my kids to McDonald's. Fuck you, you're lazy and you don't care about your kids' fucking health and well-being. You could buy seriously a pound of chicken, a can of black beans for 50 cents at Winco, 75, whatever. You could put together a meal for 4 for less than $12. I can do that. I could cook for 4.
Man, that you are saying the truth and nothing but the truth, brother, man. You know what? I tell you what. I've experienced stuff to where it's like all I have is basically a can of corned beef. And you know what? A can of corned beef, you can first of all, I'm gonna do this, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're absolutely right. You can have a meal for 2 for about $7.
Yeah.
For $7, man.
$7.
But you know what? There's something about you cooking the food, because when you cook the food, first of all, it comes from your essence. And then you basically, when you chop up the onions, when you chop the garlic, and then, you mix it on there, you cook it yourself. There's something that there's a connection with our aura and our spirit with the food, where the food just comes to you and it's magic. Boom, and I get the compliment, oh my gosh, Ray, you look so young and you this and that. And I don't just look young. Like I can still do some shit that most 55-year-old men don't do, and I'm not bragging. And trust me, it's not like I can bench. No, I can't. But I can touch my toes. I can still do the splits. I can still run. I can still climb. I can still do pull-ups and everything. Do push-ups and all that stuff. All the essential stuff that a human being can do.
Yeah.
You know, and the reason why, because everything around me, from the way I eat, from the way I breathe, from the stuff I drink, I respect it. I respect it. And when you do that, your light, your internal light, it shines, bro. It shines. You get enlightened. Your brilliance comes out. Your imagination. Man, if we can just unlock our imagination like a child again. You know what? I gotta give this to my nephew, man. Jeremiah Navarro Gilbert, man. You know what he says? Uncle, you have to think like you're always 12 years old. And I thought about it, like, no, fuck you know, man. And then I go, and I thought about it and go, no, man, Neff, you're right. You're absolutely right. If we can all go back to like we're 12 years old, where everything, we're excited about everything, man. You just you'll be amazed how much. Not only will you live long. See, there's some I know some people that live long and everything, 87 years old, great. But when they're on their deathbed, they're jacked up. They're jacked up. So maybe if you're jacked up on your deathbed, that means like maybe about 10 to maybe 20 years of your life you were not good.
Yeah.
You know, that's why when you say death, you know, hey, if I die because of some crash or some whatever, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, a lot of people at the end of their life, you see the suffering and the struggling long before that.
Yeah.
I go to my local Walmart, and shout out to Walmart. I love Walmart.
Yeah, me too.
But you honestly look at like the older people that work at Walmart, and it's like they're just like, dude, they're like sloths. They look like fucking, I can help you at this register. And they're like, there's like this hunchback, you know, defeatist look on their faces. That's like, you know, did you find, you know, some of them don't even talk to you. Did you find everything? Or some of them are just sitting there. And I'm almost like, sometimes I'll fuck with the cashier. Like, so how's your day going? Oh, it's fine. I'm tired.
Yeah, I know.
I only got 4 more. You know, it's just this mundane fucking low vibration again. This low
vibration, man. That is the problem with our country right now. Is the low vibration, man.
It's this. You know, I know I'm getting off work too. I had a long day, but it's like I'm seeing in older people just the look of defeat, and just everyone moves so slow, bro. Like everybody moves slow. I'm talking about. That's why I'm very fucking good at my job, bro. Honestly, I'm more of a workhorse. I tell my customers this because sometimes the customers, people want to come there and fucking vent like I'm a goddamn psychiatrist therapist, right?
Sure.
I'm not always that guy. And I tell people, I say, I'm more of a workhorse bartender. I'm the bartender that you call in on a fucking Friday night to slang those fucking drinks, bro. I don't want to talk to none of you motherfuckers. I want to see tickets. What do you need? Because my job's so easy. And this whole process is really simple. I'm here to give you some food and drink, give you a fucking check, make sure everything's good, fast service. I'm always polite, but sometimes they mistake my quickness for being short. One lady told me last week, she's like, you know, you could spend a little more time with me. And I was like, ma'am, I got 16 other customers at this bar. It's go time. I said, I got tickets. I said, I don't have time. I said, I'm here. You want to talk? I said, I'm making drinks. And I just start pouring my shit.
Right.
But some people like, but anyway, but there's a lot of
No, I hear you, man.
I see even in the food industry that's like, or even when I go to eat places and I'll be scoping. Sometimes I'll if it's not like a singled out place, like if you have options, I'll stand back, bro. Seriously, like especially rush hour, like when we go to Reno and all this shit, like Yeah, if we're going to a direct spot, hey, fuck it, the wait's 40 minutes, this and that. But sometimes I'll scope and I'll be like, nah, like they're sinking right now. Those servers are stressed. You're not like your order's not going to be right. I could just tell upon walking in.
Wow.
I could see the morale of the workers, and I could say, okay, that kitchen's overflowed. This fucking table is still waiting for drinks, and they don't have menus on their table, so most likely they already placed their order. They still don't have drinks. Like I assess all this stuff, but I see
Man, the other day I didn't mean to cut you off, but man, something came into my head when you were saying that. The other day I was at Best Buy. The Best Buy over here by Barnes and Noble on South Virginia. Yeah? The dude was helping some guy, older guy, and he was eating chips while he's helping them. An employee from Best Buy. I'm very particular about that, man. I'm very particular about like service, dude.
Yeah.
Like just like you said, like because I'm a master server myself, man. I serve with it. I look at that and I'm going, you work for me, I'll fire your ass right now.
Yeah. A lot of my coworkers, they eat like I don't eat in front of my customers. If I need to smash some food, I'll just go in the back where they can't see me and I'll take a couple bites. But a lot of these fucking savage ass servers, they'll like have a table, they'll go put their order in, and then they'll sit down and keep eating, and the table's just looking at it like. To me, it's all about image. And if I'm going into a place. There's some dive bars where it's a dive bar, bro. The dude's back there eating nachos. What are you drinking, bro? And that's like I really like this place where I go. That's how they operate. But it's such a fucking it's just such an American bar. It's like that's just what it is. They grab your fucking lemons with their hands, and fuck it. There needs to be places like that. But overall, when you're going out to these establishments, a restaurant, and this and that, I don't want to see my server like chewing or
no.
Yeah,
you gotta have some kind of dignity, man.
Very
dignity. Yeah, that's what I've been telling It's like what reason why I like to be crispy. It's not because because there's something about being crispy. When I say being crispy, I'm talking like your hair combed. I'm talking your shirt's pressed, your pants pressed, your shoes are shiny. You're put together. You smell nice. Not always your typical baseball hat, freaking hoodie, and freaking jeans and all that. That's cool, but dude, have some self-respect, man. Put some style in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like emphasis. Again, it goes back to like, comfort. Oh, I just want to put food in my mouth. And then, man, but it costs money. It costs, you know what? No. If you're not creative, you're bland. You're dull. Boring. No color. No flavor. No style. No essence. No spirit. I can't live like that, man. I can't live like that.
Yeah.
I just can't.
That's why I'm excited for some change too, because I'm just like, man, people they make a big deal out of the littlest stuff,
the stupidest stuff,
and being in this industry,
yeah,
I become short. I'm never rude. But I explain to people, like I know in the morning I'm gonna go in, and it's our menu's so fucking. There's only like I don't need a pin to take your fucking order. I could take, tell me your drinks. A lot of times, motherfuckers they'll literally like, they do this thing and they're and it's like, and if I'm not making direct eye contact with, because a lot of times I'm so busy, I'll say, look. I'm always listening. Just yell like I'm gonna go make these drinks. Just yell. Tell me what you want. Hey Manhattan, like I hear you, bro. It's not a fucking. A lot of people want this direct. Are you ready to order, sir? And it's like, I get irritated with some of that shit because it's like, bro, this whole process is simple. You're in an airport. I know you're flying out. What the fuck do you want? Just what do you want? I'm not being rude, but it's like. You're a grown man. You've been drinking for fucking 20 years. You're clearly, what you want. All this, do you have this? And it irritates me, man.
And especially if you're in an airport, when you're in an airport, what does that mean? Time is of the essence. You have a flight schedule, you have an arrival schedule, so everything. So when you're over there, I'll be so glad to. Hey, I want so and so and so and so, and then the servers already know what you want. You don't have to be like, oh, what is, in there. It's you're in an airport. You're there. You're probably on layover. You're probably gonna catch your next flight. You know what? That's what it is. But if you go to a place where, especially for that, where you're like gonna have dinner and then you're gonna have business meetings and all that stuff, then yeah, I want the server to be like, okay, can I help you? Yeah, I get it.
At a high end,
yeah.
When you're out, it's that
Yeah.
one-off. You're out there celebrating. You're doing your thing for sure.
Yeah, but when you're in an airport,
a lot of those establishments, they only give you a few tables, so you can really communicate with your people. But even beyond that, though, like even those people that go in regular, that's where I'm making my transition. We're gonna get monetized off this, and this is gonna be our new business. But because I'm just done with it. And when I eat, I never complain. I never complain, bro. If I get I almost expect my expectations of going out to eat is just like my attitude. I'm even kill all day, every day. I don't have any more extreme highs, and I don't have any more extreme lows.
Right.
I got my BPD so-called under control. I'm not up a little bit, but not when it comes to like my service. I just understand that, especially nowadays, these people are over fucking staffed and are understaffed.
Yeah.
Overran.
Yeah.
So when I do get crazy good service, I'm highly surprised, but I'm never bitching about.
Yeah.
And then not only that, if you're stupid enough, which most of us are, to go out again, because they automatically, you're paying a minimum 40% markup, if not more, for the food, even like a tap beer, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You buy 20-ounce beer for $8 when you could clearly go buy the whole 12-pack in the grocery store for the same price.
Right.
12 for one.
Right.
Or 6 for one. And so when they're doing a 500% markup like that, I feel when it comes down to math and being an adult, if you're really that concerned about your dollar, then you wouldn't be at the restaurant in the first place, because you could make a week's worth of meals for one outing at dinner or lunch at even or Outback. So I try. It's almost like walking into a casino. Like, you got to know that you're there to lose money. If you win, great.
Right.
I guess but I don't eat 4 or 5 star. I mean, I guess those establishments, the Roost Chris and stuff, that clientele. But when you're like a common middle class, low class, we're going to Chili's on a Friday night. Come on, the bitch there is worried about her college class, her boyfriend.
Don't expect too much.
I take all that.
Don't have too much high expectation, because you're eating in a middle class, lower middle class, someone, like you said, someone out there that's just trying to go through college, or maybe raising her kids or his kids. And, don't expect too much. But if you're going to be like, I don't know, maybe like, Asagio's or something like that, some restaurant, fancy ass restaurant where you are going to pay top dollar. I expect the server to be like, if you want to get tipped like 15% today, okay, I better see that 15% effort. That's all. I'm not going to give you attitude, but you'll see from my tip how I felt about you.
Yeah.
And well, for me also, the thing is this, whenever I go out, I like to know the server.
Yeah. It's 20% these days.
Oh, 20%. Yeah, okay. 20%. So for me, like I really, I'm big, because my whole, is customer service, sales, and everything. I'm big on, like, if you're a server. By the way, my name is Trey. If you need me, my name is Trey. I'm a huge proponent of that. But now they're not introducing themselves. Oh, because they're gonna like me. And you know what? You ain't that special, motherfucker. You're serving these people. You want your tips? You better let them know who you are so they can call your name. Plus, it feels good. Hey, Ray, can you? Okay, cool. But to most people that have this backward, toxic mentality, they look at that as, oh my gosh, they think of themselves too highly, and you're like, you ain't nobody. Oh my gosh, they know my name. They're gonna like, stalk me.
Well, it is to me though. I like that commercial. I don't know what it is, where it's like, it's the guy telling the person, you don't have to be like your parents when it's like, Dad, the waiter doesn't need to know your name. That whole thing, it does frustrate. I wear a name tag. I'll give them my name, but it does weird me the fuck out. And I get it. I play along with these guys, but they say, oh Dakota, I'm Steve, and it's like, great, fucking, I'm not gonna remember who the fuck you are.
Right.
Thank you for telling me your name, Steve. Like there's some, but I understand that's their. I say, oh, nice to meet you, Steve. I'm Dakota, but in my head, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what your name is. I'll be back to take your order, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, for me, like the thing is that you don't need to know my name if I'm the one that's eating there. Like, I don't want you to know my name, but I want to know your name because you're serving us. Because if I know your name, then I will feel like when I ask you, hey, we need some more napkins. I don't want to go, hey, I want to call, hey, Harris, hey, Dakota. Mind if I get some more? And it feels good when they know your name. And because if they know your name, I guarantee for someone that's been a veteran, I'm a veteran that's serving, man. I get high tips. Because you know why? Because I know how to assess my time and the way I position myself to people. If they know you by name, guarantee you're going to get bigger tips.
Yeah.
Take it from a veteran, man. Really. Take it from a veteran.
No, I mean, that's something I learned, years ago. Just in the serving thing. But it's not, in certain scenarios.
I mean, maybe where you are, maybe because you got it like that, you don't need to, But if you're like maybe just kind of like new or starting out, or you want to, introduce your name to them because you are serving them and everything like that. Kind of like why I tell people, why are you so friendly, Ray? Because it's my defense mechanism. Because if I know you, I got you. Not in a bad intention, but okay, I'm familiar with you. You need that. But now it's like, oh, secretive. Oh my gosh, but then you're on all the social media, and then you go, oh yeah, you have. Then I'll ask them, do you have a TikTok account? Yes, I do. Well, there you go, bitch. You're like, you're so secretive. You're on TikTok. Someone's already like dictating your stuff.
Yeah.
Or even like any other social media. I'm not just saying TikTok, but they're known for that kind of stuff. They're measuring you already. Like right now, where we are right now in this whole online gamut, man, they're really measuring us. But okay, measure me all you want. As long as all I know is this: is if my intentions and what I'm doing is for the good of the people, then I got no worries about that. I don't have any guilty conscience of doing that because I have no bad intentions on anybody.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. That's good. That's a good one.
Right? I mean, makes sense, right? And so, but like you said, but you don't need to know the name of the people you're serving.
That just weirds me out. That's some weirdo shit.
Yeah, that would weird me out too. Like, okay.
I'm, at least once a day I get a motherfucker. And it's like, seeing my head like, great, dude.
And you know what? If you're serving and you give them a false name, do it. Oh, what's your name? Johnson. Hey, Johnson.
Well, I mean,
don't need to.
Well, you can't do that because by law you got to have a name tag, all this shit. But
a name tag. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have to do it. So you have to. Yeah, okay.
But I mean, yeah. But sometimes I like that commercial because it's a real life thing where it's like that because it's like always some old people shit. no young motherfuckers is like, oh, I'm Mark. You know, it's always these old guys. It's like, I'm Dell. You know, it's like, great. Hey, everybody is fucking Dell.
But you know what though? But that's why today in the customer service realm, the old people, the old farts like me, we're the one that's basically cracking it because the young people, they're freaking socially retarded. The young people like freaking socially jacked up, and it's like, yeah, it's like that's why the older ones. I mean, maybe my era, we still have that good old fashioned know how to give real customer service because we were really dealing with people to people. I love that. I'm sorry, I'll always love that. I think that never dies, you know. But you have the one that's like, you know, like, I don't know, man. Like I was at Best Buy the other day. Young guy, obviously, service is crappy over there. You know, whether they're shorthanded whatsoever, and the young guy was like talking to me, and trying to throw like technical words, thinking I don't understand. I got that, and then I'm kind of going. And I'm just kind of looking at them, and I in my mind I'm going, "You pathetic soul, you pathetic soul. You're over here talking to me because you know I'm older guy, and I'm asking you this question, and because you don't know the answer, all of a sudden you know you're like, well, you know the derivative of the of your dichotomy is the trying to put the hard words like so it'll confuse me. Fuck out of here." I asked you some
I had experience like that when I was buying my setup here, and last year, and I was in Best Buy in I think before I bought my Mac, I ordered it off Apple.com, but right. I was up in there just peeping some game, talking about the ROM. I do my reviews, so I know a little bit about like. ROM and the
RAM and the ROM, yeah.
Oh yeah, RAM and the specs, right? Just basic specs, and they were really impressed. The one guy's like, he's like, man, you've really done research. I'm like, oh yeah, man. And I told him, I said, bro, I'm not buying shit today. I said, but I'm in here looking physically. I said, I already know pretty much what I'm gonna get, but I want to come in and just poke around, still ask some questions.
Right.
He was impressed. He's like, man, a lot of people they'll just come in here and, what's the best or what's the fastest? And I'm like, nah, I don't do that. And I said, because I think Best Buy does a price match thing or whatever.
Yeah, they do. If you can, and the only reason I know because in Hawaii I worked at a Best Buy selling solar panels. But anyways, but they do. If you can give them a price that is cheaper than what they're selling for, they'll match it. Yeah,
and what I was looking for, I think it was because they were doing they had a rebate on Apple or something, but he's right. Well, it's we don't do rebate, whatever it was. But I said, all right, man, thank you for your time, this and that, and but anyway, that was just something that he tried to come at me with. We have this. And I said, well, I was looking this up and it's a question. I said, yeah, I think it was the M1, the new Mac, and I said, yeah, it has more of the RAM, but you're sacrificing the gigahertz. If I get this one, it has more. It has less RAM or whatever, or like a dual. Was it a quad cylinder?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck, a quad core, right?
Quad core processor. Yeah.
I was looking at but I said this one is a dual core. But it has more gigahertz, which is the frame time
is faster. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that's actually true. And this particular dual core was cheaper. So I was like, he's like, oh, but he was impressed. He's like, oh wow. He's like, man, you've done research. I said, yeah, man. I be looking, because it's my dollar.
Yeah, man. You gotta go. Yeah.
$1,000, $1,800 for a fucking but you get, I can get the $800 laptop and this, but I'm sacrificing this and
yeah. No, I hear you, man. It's Yeah, it's just a different kind of crowd, I guess. It's just you know, it's just I think it's just a different kind of crowd.
Yeah.
You know, and like yourself, like for me, like when I was selling it, I've sold everything. Pretty much you can think of. I can't walk in and pretend like I know when I don't know. I like to read and know and understand. And if I don't know and you're the customer, man, school me, because it comes in handy. And the reason why is because you know what, um, it's always good to learn something new. To some people, and I know I rag on a lot of people that just never really tried entrepreneurship, and they just, you know, been having the same job all the time, because once they lose that job, that's it. There's no more left from their imagination. That was their claim to fame when they were at the office.
Right. And I feel like I haven't found my claim to fame yet. This is why I go into work and I'm just like, man, this is temporary, bro. Everything's temporary because I'm still on my.
I've gone through that thing too, man. I've gone through that thing too. Yeah, so what you're going through, I've gone through, and you know what? Once you've been hit with that bug, that independence bug.
We do shout out on Podbean. We got Meridad R in the live chat, and Audrey and Nana OC Botang and James Beard. Shout out to you guys.
Botang, Botang.
Boateng.
Botang.
Nana Osei Osei.
Sounds like an African name. I love it.
Nana Osei Boteng.
Botang, yeah. Sound like either they're from Ghana or some parts of West Africa. I just love Africa, dude. I gotta visit Africa, dude.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna buy me a house in West Africa, man. I think that's one of my destination, man, in life. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna live there, and I'm just gonna be, I don't know, man. There's something about the Afrikaners that I like them and they like me, and there's something about their culture that I love, and I love it. I really think that you would think that I would probably be somewhere in South Pacific, but nah, I see myself going to Africa, man. There's so much more like open opportunities in Africa that's untouched.
Well, the Chinese are touching them all now, right? I mean, they're all.
Yeah, they do. They are, but it's. They're touching them. Yeah.
I'm trying to go visit Akon City when he opens that shit up.
Oh,
man.
hell yeah. Oh, I would love to go. Wait, Nigeria, right? Congo? Nigeria. Yeah. Lagos. I would love to go to Lagos.
No, but Akon, the rapper, he's making a city like Akon City. He's making his own city.
Why not?
Akon, it's gonna be opened up like 2026.
We're going, man, because I want to go to Africa.
Akon.
I mean, my boy Dave, he's got land over there. He's got a school over there. Shout out to you again, Dave Corte, man. Dave Corte, he has a school that goes up to middle school, and we've been talking about it, and we want to basically, have that school as, teach the young people like technology and multimedia.
Okay.
Something that's useful.
You keep talking about this fucking guy, but how come he hasn't ever come on Harris Drinkin Again podcast? What the fuck is?
Because he is because he's gonna come on my Talk Teach Truth. And he already bought the microphone, but I know. I told him he should be going to our. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I'm gonna say, bro.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Though. Well, you're gonna go to your podcast, like, but it's like you don't want to get your feet wet over here, motherfucker. What the fuck?
All right, you know what? No, I'm gonna tell him that. You know what? What, Dave? I'm going to twist your other arm. I know, because my boy got. I love him, man. My boy had a stroke. So his I believe his left arm is like.
I feel like
his right arm. So I'm gonna twist his right arm.
I got some goddamn numbness and weird shit. I think I got editor's arm. Bro, I got a fucking some shit going on here in my right trapezius for days, man.
Man, your ass got to move to Reno, man, so we can fix you up. Because the other day, Scoob was like, "Oh man, I can't bowl, I can this and that." I said, "What?" But he works out every day, right? And I go, "Where does it hurt, bro?" And then I was like, "Okay." And then I was like just kind of like, okay, on your back part, by maybe my sciatic. And then I was just right on this lower lumbar. And this brother right here, man, Scoob had like freaking knot on his like lower back. I said, "You mean this right?" "Oh yeah, right there." "Okay, watch this. Okay, now I just want you to breathe out, relax, breathe out. And if it hurts like a mother, man, that's good because that's what's causing you." I said, "It's not like you can't do this, you can't do that. It's just you got to not. You know what's telling me? You work out, but you know what? You don't stretch.
Yeah.
You don't stretch, and you probably don't drink enough water."
Yeah.
So, like, his knot was like as big as my fist, dude. Right there. I felt it.
Yeah, trigger point. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, no, it's not, so a lot of times it's just not stretching, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
No,
I said, but that's,
this one's just from the angle I'm sitting at and all the clicking and clacking I'm doing over here to produce these hot.
yeah, all these hot clips. With the, I love that, man.
Yeah, man. But just over the 3 hour mark, and we did get a late start, so 11:30 over here.
11:30. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's 10:30 over here. Yeah, I am getting hungry.
I'm trying to get that 4 hours of sleep. I've been sacrificing my sleep for over for 53 weeks, getting between 1 and 4 just for the show, and I will never change it, man. Thursday nights is here to stay. I don't give a damn if I gotta be at work at 3 in the morning. I'll just be on live from midnight to 3. I like Thursdays, man.
Yeah, me too, man. So, do we have any lineup show this weekend or anything on our calendar?
Nothing this week. I reached out to a couple guests. I'm gonna be booking more for February, but nothing this week.
Okay. Okay.
Next Thursday, Artie Hoffman's coming back.
Artie, a one-man party.
But I'm thinking about just one taking that one, so
Okay.
I can get a different dynamic. So we might give Brother Ray the night off next Thursday.
All right. I know you don't want me to be in that conversation.
Yeah, I'm trying to take it so.
No, that's good, man. No. Hey, I got nothing against that. Please do. Maybe there's something.
I'm trying to really have fun and play with the guy.
Right.
All. So,
because me, when it comes to the spirituality, I'm like Amazing Marvin, man. I will call your bluff, bro.
And
All
yeah,
that googly goo.
I did have a show lined up on someone else's platform, but nah, man. Right now, Artie Hoffman, and then we have a Titanic. So this guy here. So we had shout out to Steve J. Rubin before we get out of here. He's a know-it-all on the Twilight Zone series and James Bond, but I got a Titanic historian coming on the podcast. We are gonna get it. He knows everything about the Titanic, all the conspiracy side. And I was talking to Steve. I said, bro, I don't know much, but supposedly the Titanic, J.P. Morgan, is involved, and there were some prominent people on the Titanic when it sank, and to get and after the Titanic, that's when the whole something with J.P. Morgan and the whole shit. So I don't know. We got a Titanic historian to come on, so we're gonna get some history in this month. We got another cat, Jim Bailey. I don't know, Jim Bailey. He has a podcast. But we got a couple cats, but I'm really excited to get this Titanic historian on. He wrote a book or something about the Titanic. He knows all about the Titanic. So, and of course, I'm gonna go down my path of like, so what's really the thing?
I better be there.
That one's gonna be interesting.
Because we're gonna add something to that Titanic,
And
baby.
I'm thinking that's gonna be a Zoom pre-record, just so
Yeah. So there's no. Yeah.
I can throw up, because I want to put up some pictures and things that he references. I want to be able to throw those up. So that's gonna be a pre-record. Right now, next week, Artie Hoffman. What is that? The second. I have something booked the 12th. What's the 12th? The 12th is like Sunday.
The 12th is. The 12th is a Sunday, my friend. Absolutely.
Sunday. We're doing someone else's show on that on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not sure.
Wait,
Man.
isn't that the 12th? Isn't that Super Bowl weekend?
Is that the Super Bowl?
Because so this weekend, the 29th, is the playoff, and then they usually have 1 week off, and the next one is the 5th, and there's no game on there because it's and then I believe on the 12th.
Might be, yeah.
That's it. It says right here, Super Bowl weekend, dog.
Okay. Well,
at 3:00.
I booked a motherfucking. Well, I don't really care about the Super Bowl. I don't give a shit. But so I'm gonna be doing someone's podcast.
I do if my team is in there.
Yeah, I know you do, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be doing a podcast on Super Bowl Sunday.
For real though, if my team is in there, you best believe I care.
Yo, hold on. We got one of our day ones in the building, man.
Drunk?
We got one of our day ones in the building, man.
Yo, brother, where you been, bro?
Shout out to Drunk. Drop another one of those.
We glad you back, man. Come on over here. Give your grandpa a hug. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thank you, brother. Y'all been having some fire interviews lately. Trying, man. Bro. I got the Tommy Chong full interview drop.
Oh, man. You know what?
Week. And I got the Gianni Russo interview dropping next week or the week after.
Hey, Drunk, man. I hope that even though you ain't been bugging in, I hope you've been catching in because we have a lot of interviews and greatness and everything, and we just getting better and better, brother.
Pro Bowl in Vegas, too, this weekend. That's what's up. And then we got the NBA All-Star Game here in Salt Lake City.
That's right, huh?
In 3 weeks, NBA All-Star Game, baby. It's going to be lit. I'm going to be down cracking. I'm trying to get some tickets to the Friday night Rising Stars game and all that shit.
Is the NBA All-Star, is it on February or March?
That's February 16, 17.
16, 17, okay. And that's when they have dunking contests and the three-point and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, week after the Super Bowl. So it's going to be cracking. It's going to be cracking. I think Andre's plug ass has tickets. I think he's going to the motherfucker.
Man, call that brother, man. Like, you know what, man? Call from them tickets, bro.
But I will be in and around the building. I'm trying to get a press pass. Harris is drinking again. Media pass. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, like interview the stars and everything.
I'm trying to go interview John Morant and
real
talk about. I've been looking up this John Morant cat lately, and he just had a riff with Shannon Sharp, and at the Lakers game or whatever. But I've been looking into this guy, and apparently a couple weeks ago he was sued for punching this 17-year-old kid at his house over a basketball game. But then a lot of people are going in on his tweets because he's I guess he's saying subliminal stuff, tying himself into like gang culture. And a lot of people are like, bro, you gotta leave that shit behind. He's always tweeting free thugger, and he's talking like a gang, like he's hard, right? And so, right, I don't know, there's this thing on the internet right now with John Morant and he's a young man. He's in Memphis. So I think he's going through this young identity crisis. But I would love to interview him, in the setting. Of course, the NBA got these guys on lock. They can't say shit. But I would like to get in these cats' mind and be like, bro, what's the? Because I know the outside influence has got to be insane for a young black millionaire basketball playing motherfucker that you got the streets, you got your peeps on one side, but you got this whole other corporate, you could be playing golf, hanging with the Tom Brady's, building your legacy, corporate deals on the other hand.
Talking to your lawyer and accountant.
And it's like, but I see this, brother, and I look at a young man who's having a hard time. He just got a shoe deal that now the Nike dropped Kyrie Irving. They picked him up. So I've been following Ja Morant pretty heavy though. Just
all I know is that brother floats and flies.
He's incredible, dude.
That dude, his athletic ability is off the charts, dude. That dude can basically do different acrobats midair.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he's at that crossroads. Like, bro, you got to make a decision. So I think in the next year or two, we're gonna see his true decision. It's like, bro, are you gonna leave the streets behind, all this bullshit, and go the legend route, or are you gonna be run your course 5-6 years, be like AI, be loved, but but be ringless? Are you gonna get the fucking ring or not? You're gonna put your head down, nose to the grind, get the ring, or are you gonna get the accolades and the endorsement deals and be all up in the videos?
I know, right?
And just be another. He was cool. Ja was cool. But then meanwhile, whoever it is, Trey Young, or they're winning titles, and
Right. No, yeah, and I think it's too soon to say anything about him because he's been in the playoffs, but
yo, imagine if Harrison Drinkin again gets a Super Bowl press pass. Ooh,
I think we will.
If not this year, next year.
I think we will. You know what it is? Everything, the world is ours, man. It all depends on our effort, man.
Yeah.
If we're out, this is how I feel. If, say, you and I are out there, and I say you and I are out there because when we work together, we're more effective. You and I are out there, and we can just, hey, bro, hey, especially like I'll stop Kevin Durant or whoever, man, to talk to us whatsoever, man.
Yeah, Drunk says this All-Star game, the captain's gonna be picking the teams on the court like a pickup game at the park. That's dope. Now,
wow.
Now, this game being in Utah, this is the first time in 30 years. Last time it was in 1994. Last time it was at Salt Lake City. Now, being a Utah resident, you're right. What I can say to that is the Utah legislators have already been the rules. Let me pull this up. Right here on the show. So Utah liquor laws and all this bullshit, you can't buy alcohol on Sundays. They're actually changing the law for these cocksucking motherfuckers that come from out of state and want some liquor. Let me type this in. Utah liquor All-Star Weekend. Let's see, Utah liquor All-Star. See if it comes up. But they're doing pop-up liquor stores. Utah liquor All-Star Weekend. But no, it's gonna be lit. I was at the 2007 All-Star game in Las Vegas, the most craziest All-Star game ever, and the NBA said they will never have another All-Star game in Las Vegas.
Wow.
Okay, look at this. 9 hours ago. Thank you, Drunk Man, for bringing this up and chiming in, bro. Let me share my screen here. So Utah is doing this thing because just like for the Olympics, they made some things. So look at this. Can you see the screen?
I can see it, but my
okay, but it's up.
You have to read it.
So pop-up liquor store aimed at this is Salt Lake Tribune. Pop-up liquor store aimed at NBA All-Star Weekend visitors. DABS commission had no new licenses. Okay. The state of Utah will open a new liquor store within the Salt Palace Convention Center for 3 days only during the NBA All-Star Game weekend. The Utah Department of Alcoholic Beverages Services Commission Thursday unanimously approved the pop-up liquor store, which will operate from February 16th to 18th, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. by the Salt Palace's east entrance, the big cylinder at 100 South of West Temple in downtown Salt Lake City. So this means these saw the need for a pop-up liquor store because many of the people visiting Salt Lake City, in particular, is concerned about added congestion of foot traffic, blah, blah, blah. The pop-up, Clausen said, really offers a great alternative location for visitors to safely purchase items from temporary state liquor stores that's walking distance to many of the activities taking place, as well as hotels. The store will stock national brands and will showcase local brewers, local distillers, local ciders. Oh, shout out to the local ciders. Sipping on one right now. Stem hard chili guava.
Damn,
cider.
I want to be there on that weekend, yo. I want to be at your location over there, and
it's gonna be crazy.
And contact Andre tomorrow and see if we got any tickets. If not, we'll just wishful thinking then.
Look at this here. Despite Utah's weird liquor laws, we now have fuck you, I'm not buying shit. We now have one of the handful of hard cider bars in America, and there's
cider.
250 ciders to choose from.
Wait, when they say hard cider, is that like alcohol or not alcohol or sparkling with alcohol? What does that mean?
Anything hard.
Like hard lemonade, is that what it means? Like lemonade with alcohol? I mean,
Yeah, apple cider, but it's alcohol.
With alcohol.
Yeah, there's ciders and seltzers and stuff right now. So anyway, that's proof right there that the motherfucking haters can hate. But I'm taking my ass back to Nevada this year, so it's all good.
Come home, baby. Come home, T. Come home.
But yeah, no. And as we move closer, I think that Sunday, because that Sunday is the actual game. So the Thursday before Friday night, that's going to be a lit podcast. And I think I'm going to go downtown, get some footage and have some footage on the channel. And best believe I'm going to have my drone and my other camera downtown. I'm getting footage that weekend. I work in a place where I'm going to see all the motherfuckers that are coming to town that weekend. I'm going to see them. And then I'm just going to get some footage. I'm going to get crazy. I'm going to hang out at the hotel, get an interview. Hey, man, hey, can I get I'm going to get something that weekend. Watch.
You need a boom so that way you can reach out over there, Hey. Okay, we'll talk though. Like, because you're transitioning, man. Has your mental spirits been kind of like slowly separating yourself from your current location?
I mean, yeah, but that's always but I don't want to say too much on the pod, like I said, like about.
I know. Well, because for me, because in this show they saw me transition from Hawaii to Reno, and I tell you what, yeah, there was I have to say maybe a couple of months where it's like I was there, but I was here.
Well, like
that's all I gotta say.
I've always been. Nevada's always home, so to me, it don't even matter when it happens. It's like my heart has never been in Utah ever. I've just been here handling my business.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because
I've just been here handling my
business. As much as you know what? Oh man, I know it's probably gonna this is probably gonna come back to me. Like as much don't get me wrong. I love Hawaii. I love the people of Hawaii, man. But the whole time I was there, 15 years. You know what? I just never felt.
It's never.
Yeah, I just never felt that. But now I'm here in Nevada. I'm here in Nevada, right? And I don't even know if my sister's still here. Like I don't know if she still has her house or not. And today, you know what I did, bro? I went to the old address. Remember my address? Rockcrawler Circle.
I don't remember that name, no, but yeah.
But yeah, that was the desk. That was where, everything, I mean, Fire Poppy was the second one, but the first house,
Yeah.
And
hey.
I was over there, like,
yeah.
Still looks nice, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fleur de Lis still looks nice, man.
That's a nice area of town. Hey, Drunk, well, I messed around and met Jesus Christ. Oh my god. the homeboy that played that was the enforcer on the Bull. Why am I blanking out? He got kicked out of the Knicks arena. Legend.
Yeah. What's his name? Oakley. Charles Oakley.
Charles Oakley. Yeah, dude. I met Charles Oakley, and ran him. My boy was getting off the plane. I was there meeting him, and he said, "Bro, I think I just walked past Charles Oakley, and if you're coming that way, you're gonna see him too." Just as he said that, I see fucking Oakley on the little escalator and shit sliding that way. I said, I'm looking at it right now. I was like, hey, what up, Oak man? You know, reached out, gave him a little dash. Said, what up, brother? I was like, hey man, you doing bad? You know. So I didn't really, meet him, but dap him up and shit. So that is a possibility. I feel like.
Hey man, if you're gonna go do that, man, I'm expecting a lot of like, selfies with the players, man.
Something.
So we can put it on our, because when you come over here, man, we definitely gotta have a website, man.
You know what would be dope, right? You being here in Utah. Okay, Karl Malone and John Stockton are still revered, but
Sure.
I believe John Stockton, even when he was playing, he turned down media, turned down endorsement deals. He never does fucking media. Like the NBA, when the NBA does anniversary things, gotta like beg John to come do the shit. I think it'd be dope as fuck to get a John Stockton interview. Nobody has a John Stockton interview. Like nobody. And if he does, he's gonna do it with like Reggie Miller or like one of his NBA, cohorts. I'm actually gonna type in John Stockton interview on YouTube right now. I just think that would be fucking dope, like some random ass shit. Or even like Anton Carr. Where the fuck's Anton Carr, man? Can we get Anton Carr and the Harrison drinking again? But look at this. I type in John Stockton interview. He did one with no. There's nothing.
I think because he runs it. I think right now the reason why is because he is running his own like basketball camp all nationwide.
The first thing that comes up is a John Stockton interview from the 1998 NBA Finals, bro. This man is like a fucking ghost.
I mean, if you were an all-star like that, man, would you want to be like all in the limelight after you got out the NBA? Because I don't think I would.
He didn't want to be in the limelight in the NBA either, though.
Yeah, I don't think I would, man. It's like no, I don't know, man. It's like, you know what? Okay, let's say this. If I was at that situation where I put this and now getting paid, man, I would invest so much on like just real estate, and I'll just pack my insurance, my life insurance, my annuity, all my endowment, and then have a charity, whatsoever, and just leave the world like just. I don't want anyone to know where I am. I'm just gonna live my life and shit.
Nobody does. Well, let's don't forget the fact that Karl Malone has the R case against him years ago in college, and everybody's sweeping that under the rug.
Yeah.
He has some things.
He definitely got some bones in the closet.
He has some things in the closet,
big time.
I feel like. Man, I would definitely, especially because I didn't like the jab, I would press that motherfucker. I'd be like, bro, can you clear up these allegations from fucking 24 years? This interview's over.
Well, that's another reason why these people don't like to do that in the limelight, because they've done so much whatever, and the way the way the media is today.
I'm just kidding, Carl. Come on the show, man. I'm not gonna call you out, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but and fuck Danielle Marshall. When I was a little kid, Danielle, you broke my heart, man. You know how influenced little kids are, bro. And I was a little half black, half white, poofy haired, afro looking motherfucker, bro. And I remember, I don't know what game it was. I went to see a few games as a kid.
Wait, what? Danielle Marshall, wasn't he with the Warriors? He's the one with the cornrows, bug-eyed guy.
He could have played, but I know him when he played for the Jazz. That's all I know. I don't know what the fuck.
Daniel Marshall.
He's-
No, I think he played for the Warriors for a while, and then I think he with the Jazz. Let's see.
Possibly, but he was he was like a 6 point whatever 5 rebound game player.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I was a kid that was getting autographs, and I was the only black kid or so-called black kid in the whole group.
Yeah, I know him now. Yeah, Daniel Marshall. Yeah.
He looked me dead in the eye,
Mm-hmm.
and his eyes said it all, bro. He looked me in the eye and said, "Fuck you, little nigga."
What?
He fucking literally looked me in the eye as he skipped over my hand and signed autographs for every fucking kid around me, dude. I'll never forget that, dude. Fuck you, Daniel Marshall, bro. I was about 12, whatever years old. Fuck you.
Wait. Let me hold on. Wait, let's back up here.
Oh, I know what he was doing.
He did that to a young black child like you. Were you
That's
the
what I'm
only
saying,
young
bro.
black child in that whole thing that
in
got to
fucking
get
Salt Lake City, bro. I'm over there, Daniel.
You ain't
Bro.
Man, I remember him. Yeah.
And it's not like he didn't see me, bro. We locked fucking eyes, dude. And I felt a certain way about him, bro. Like his eyes were telling me, like, "Fuck you, Nick."
No, I know this dude, man. I know this dude. Yeah, he did play for the Warriors, but he played for a lot of people too, man. He played for the Jazz. Yeah.
He's one of those traveling players. But anyway, that's just one of my takeaways from when I was a kid, man. So
yeah,
always be mindful, celebrities, man. You guys have a lot of influence on these little fuckers out here.
Seriously, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. And you know what? I remember him. He is a cornrolled, bug-eyed dude, tall dude.
I've heard that too. Yep, I heard that about. They call Scottie Pippen no tipping Pippen.
No tipping Pippen.
No tip. And I got 2 stories actually 3 for Michael Jordan. So I'll say this real quick. Michael Jordan don't tip for shit either, but he's a fucking legend. Who gives a fuck? He's already God status, whatever. So, but anyway, fuck MJ too, because not really. I'm sorry, MJ. You're the legend, bro. But
Don't let Lonzo hear you say that.
but my pops, my uncle, and my boy Mikey, his pops, his big casino host in Las Vegas. They've all had experiences with Michael Jordan. Now, my pops and my uncle used to drive for Bell Limousine. Look it up, Reno, Nevada, Bell Limousine. They used to take all the celebrities from Reno to Tahoe to golf, gamble. He had the contracts for the all the celebrity Tahoe celebrity golf every year in Tahoe. Tahoe Celebrity Golf Tournament. So they would drive Jordan up there, boom, boom, boom. Jordan would never tip the limo drivers. He never tipped none of his wait staff or anything. He was known for that, but being extremely demanding and like picky about everything. Him, and I've heard this from 3 different people in the professional industry, 2 in Reno and 1 in Vegas. I mean, and Mike's pops is a casino host, not a limo driver, but he's the actual guy that goes in there and just lines all the accommodations.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard that on Jordan and Pippen's name both. They're just
really? They just
I
don't.
mean, you can Google, even like Vlad TV put out some interviews. Like
Right.
I think what's his name, rapper from H Tech, Chameleonaire has a Michael Jordan.
Oh
story.
yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
A lot of celebrities have like these Jordan stories.
Yeah.
Just,
Right.
I don't know, man. I guess if you had all the money in the world, we're sitting here broke, so we'll be like, "Oh, I'm tipping everybody," but I don't care. Even those stories, man. Shout out to everybody. If you don't want to tip, fucking don't tip. Okay, you don't have to be a stupid ass limo driver and fucking. Anyway, I could see myself being hella rich, and sometimes you just want to say "fuck you." Like I would be feeling my balls so bad that it would empower me sometimes to stiff a motherfucker. I'd be like, you know what? I could change this motherfucker's life. I could tip him $1,200 right now, pay his rent. I ain't gonna do it. Let's dip out, right? Fuck that shit. I could see that. So I don't even when I hear stories.
But I think what's gonna happen here. See, for me, I understand that, but see, for me, I don't want to be famous, dude. I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want to be a celebrity.
But do you-
I detest it. I don't want it.
Do you think it's your choice or the people making you that, regardless? Because if we,
You know what?
even if we keep doing those, it hurts you get, teach you talk, you're speaking celebrity into yourself. Whether you
That's
think
true. You know what? I guess. Okay. So I think you don't want to be, but if you just happen to be because you just got that much personality and you're just so likable, and there's something about you that's like, you're not trying to push, but you're just one of those people that are like just. A good example is someone like Tommy Chong. Like Tommy Chong to me is kind of like the guy that almost like skated through popularity because he's just who he is.
Danielle Marshall, facts, bro. Fuck Danielle, man. Look me dead in the eyes, bro.
Hey man, you experienced it, and for someone and for a kid to do that to a kid,
bro. And I'm over here, Danielle, because look, I'm a big man. I've always been a 4. I played the 4 position. I played the 5.
Yeah.
Up until like junior high, and then the skinny, scrawny fuckers were the center. I was a 4. Vin Baker,
Right.
Baker. Had a couple all-star seasons. One of my all-time favorite power forwards.
Right.
So I was always
Baker.
partial to Oakley, Baker, Marshall,
Right.
like that. Zach Randolph. Just big bruisers.
Right. Zach Randolph. Right.
Looking at
Chris Webber. Chris Webber played.
It was a great time. Sean Kemp.
It
was Larry Johnson, of course, man. My man,
Larry Johnson.
Yeah, my mom, UNLV.
Yep, LJ. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Danielle, man. It's one thing if you're like just busy, whatever. Bro, we locked fucking eyes, man. You looked at me, bro, as if to say "fuck you."
But you know what though, because I've always been a diehard Warriors fan, man. I remember him with the Warriors, man. You know what? Honestly, when all of the stuff was like kind of like, and I remember Don Nelson and everything was on there, and then it was just the main dude was Danielle Marshall. I'm like, damn.
Little 6.5. Matter of fact, let me type in motherfucking Danielle Marshall's career stats. Fuck this motherfucker.
He went through so many teams, dude. What does that tell you, dude?
Don't even know how to spell his full name. Comes up. Danielle Marshall. He's a coach now.
Yeah, for a G League.
Let's see.
For a G League.
What is his last year he played 2008. Okay, his career. Okay, 11.2 points, 6.7 boards. So an 11-6 player, not bad. He played 957 career games, averaged 26.2 minutes per game.
But you know what you're doing right now, right? I mean, you're talking about like this and that, but you know what? We're really helping his popularity, man. You know what? Let's cut this whole Danielle Marshall. I'm not interested in that dude. I don't want to talk about him. Fuck him.
He was a fourth.
He dissed my boy, man. You can kiss my ass too.
He was a fourth
Danielle
overall pick,
Marshall.
so you're technically a bust with those numbers.
Buster. Nobody. I don't care. You may be rich and this and that, whatever. I don't care, man. You know what? It's your character that means a lot. And if you're gonna do that to some young kid, and you're gonna like cuss him out like that, man, you know what? I mean, I get maybe you changed, maybe he gotten better, maybe he regrets what he did in the past and all that stuff, But
cuss me out
character,
eyes. Vile. Like cut like a sword too. Cut like a sword. I was like, God damn. But yeah, that was
no, I mean that's kind of like one of the dude that did that to me from In Too Deep. And he's from my hometown and everything. They're from Vallejo, and saw him at Summer Jam, and then I knew him. I used, we used to like hang out and stuff like that with his crew, whatever. And I said, "Hey, JP, you want to do in the front and back, man, dude? I didn't ask for your autograph. I'm just trying to give you your props, and you're gonna treat me like that. You know what? From then on, I was like, I am never, ever gonna be starstruck with nobody again.
Right. Yeah,
kiss my ass.
Oh, but yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up. We're already closing in on 4 hours, man.
Damn, that went by.
It went by. Trust me, it went by, man.
Damn, we've been on for 3 hours and 43 minutes,
And it
and
felt like 43 minutes.
yeah, damn.
When you having fun, that's what it do.
That's when it. Yep. And you know what we're gonna do tomorrow? Well, I mean, I got some stuff I gotta do tomorrow in the morning. But you know what? Maybe before that, I know you'll be at work. You know, top of the morning we'll chop it up, and then later on we're gonna talk about what we talked about here. And yeah. Hey, remember the times where we were like our Friday night debriefing of the Thursday night rants? Every Friday, man, it was just you and I, man. We would still like analyze what it is we can better and this and that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Salute Drunk. Thank you for tapping in once again, man. We know you're always around, man. Salute, bro. For real, man. Thank you for your support. This is the first live of our second year on YouTube or in existence. So thank you, man, for being around. We're trying to keep making dope content, man. Just land them motherfuckers, man. We got some legends now to give us a little bit of YouTube clout. Go check out my Tommy. But yeah, man, appreciate you, brother. It goes up. Started from nothing. Started from a dream. Tommy Chong was puffing. Yeah. Never thought it would have happened when I was 12 years old, jerking off in a napkin. After that, I'm watching Cheech and Chong. My mom wasn't home, so I could hit the bong. She would come home. The smell was still strong. Then I would go to my next door neighbor and try to sniff her thongs. Yeah, those were the days. Smoking Purple Haze is not a strain that I've heard in a while, because it's all some shit that sounds too wild. Jungle Boogie, Alien Kush, fucking off this planet radar. Goddamn. I remember when it was
Jungle Boogie. Yeah.
I remember when it was simple. Purple Haze. I remember when Purple Haze, Alaskan Thunderfuck, and White Widow was like Jack Herrera, and then it just went somewhere else. Fucking Tahitian Kush, Blueberry Skunk OG with a twist of, so like that.
I know they started naming different things. Like I remember Granddaddy, that was a big thing. Ooh, they're getting some of that Granddaddy.
Hey, bro, I would, man, what I'm interested in is bro, the best weed I've ever gotten in my weed career was literally in Reno. Now, whether it came originally from Cali or not, the best bud I ever got.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Reno.
Orange.
No.
Remember that? Remember that orange was, no?
It was Blue Dream.
Oh, yeah, Blue Dream.
It's Blue Dream.
Blue Dream, not Orange Dream. Blue Dream.
But even before that, though, there was these Granddaddy Purple Nugs that were coming out of, I want to say Mendocino, maybe possibly Oakland, but they were there in Reno. And I did meet a grower from Reno, and he would grow these. I mean, dude, oh my God, they were like little, like the size of fucking walnuts, and they were just literally the most purplest, hardest nugs, son of a bitches you ever seen, with the trichomes,
so much crystals
glistening off the motherfuckers, bro. The best weed ever, bro. Like 2010 to 2014.
Well, I tell you what, man. Over here, you want the best one? I'm sorry, man. We got Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Because I've tried stuff from the dispensary. I've tried stuff from other... Man, I'm sorry, man. Scoob knows his shit.
We'll check it out, man.
We're going to check it out. When you're over here, you'll never run out. So, anyways, man... We're going in almost four hours, man. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna make me some pasta. Yeah, it's almost 11:30 here. So, should we just say sayonara?
Yeah, man. Get you out of the building. I'm gonna do a little wrap up.
Okay, brother, man. All right, man. Peace out, everybody. Till next time on Harris is Drinking Again, baby.
Brother Ray G, everybody. Brother Ray G. Damn. Lit show. Yeah, that about does it for me as well. We had some great traction tonight. Thank you, everybody, man. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to fucking Pitt. Shout out to Amanda Turner. Shout out to Keenan Schweitzer. Shout out to Drunk. And on Podbean, I already closed off Podbean. Salute to y'all. 8 listeners over there tonight. Super great traction. Thank you to everybody. Shout out to Beeline DJ Steady as well. And a few more other people over on the Facebook side. We're now streaming from 5 different platforms. We just made a Twitter. Go check out Twitter. Type in HIDA Podcast. HIDA Podcast. Give me a follow on Twitter, man. We're still trying to run these numbers up. 210 subs in the building on YouTube. 790 more before we can monetize. Fuck it. We're going to get there eventually. We're going to keep putting in this work. Be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. with the upload. We have a drone pilot interview. OG, 7 p.m. And over the weekend, I'm going to be dropping some another Tommy Chong clip and a Gianni Russo clip. Type in Gianni Russo on YouTube. Go check out his crazy stories about him banging Marilyn Monroe, his involvement with the JFK assassination. I mean, just so much shit. The man's robbing banks, fucking meeting Pablo Escobar, doing crazy shit, man. OG in the game. So anyway, salute, salute, salute. Been a great night. Once again, 53 weeks in a row. It ain't stopping. It ain't stopping. Harry's drinking again. Pubcast. I'll be back. I think I'm going to chill this week. And part 2, solo dolo. Just me in the building. We're going to have some fun. Psychic medium. And we're going to shoot the shit. He's going to promote his services. He's been on before. He was episode 40, TNR. Ray went in on him about the Bible and shit because he don't like medians. But I'm going to be back with Artie next Thursday. Have some fun. We're going to have some fun. And the Tommy Chong interview should be out by then, man. Thank you to everybody. It's been a great fucking ride. And I'm blessed. And let us know what kind of content y'all want. Go into the community section. I did a poll, one of my first polls. You know, what kind of content do you want to see? Do you want religion? Do you want politics? Do you want more deep personal stories? Do you want sports? Do you want hip-hop urban culture? Let us know. I love looking at myself every week regardless, but damn, give us some feedback and let us know some of the guests that you want to see on the Harris's Drinking Again podcast, because I got to publish this and this motherfucker can reach out and make shit happen. So if you want to see us interviewed by somebody, drop the name in a comment, and salute to y'all. We'll be back next week. Chill. And it don't stop. Harry's drinking again. Podcast. Have a good night.
What's cracking, y'all? It's Lil Kelpie from the 1503, aka Kelpie the P, aka call me whatever you want, just don't call me broke. And I'm fucking with the Harris's Drinking Again podcast, one of the first podcasts or platforms to put me on. Y'all better stay following them, watching them. Stay tuned for more shit. Big things happening in the future.
Harry's drinking again. Yo, 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 yo. You have been listening to the Harris's Drinking Again pubcast. For more, go to YouTube, type in @HideAPubcast. Look us up on Spotify, any and all streaming platforms. Harris's Drinking Again pubcast. Thank you.